Hey everybody, welcome to 1 Cent Sports Cards YouTube channel. Just getting set up here, so give me a second or two and we will get started. Just going to do some quick testing here. Looks like we're good. Everybody, welcome to one. Yep. All right. So tonight, what we're going to be doing is the 2019 Bowman Draft Jumbo Hobby Box break. I am really excited to break this because I have not broke any of this yet. I saved this one for you guys. I have a guide that I don't think I'm going to use anymore that I get my boxes from. And the last 2 or 3 times he has delayed shipping. Every time I've opened the boxes, they've been good, which is nice. But the shipping has been delayed on them almost. It's been like the last 3 in a row. And he says, and every time he says, yes, my distributor is the guy. Hey, John's Arcade Cards and more. Urban, what's going on? And so my guy, every time that he always says his distributor screwed him and delayed him, and then he says we're delayed. So it took me forever to finally get my hands on some Bowman Draft. I actually don't even have everything that I ordered yet. But I've been dying to break some of this, so I haven't even opened any of it myself. David M., what's going on? So I'm actually looking forward to breaking it. I've actually seen quite a few other people break, and these things, the cards themselves, I think, are obviously ones that you want to hold on to. They're not ones that some of them are, but they're not ones that you would flip tomorrow on eBay or something. But Bowman Draft tends to be the set that when you get 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the road, and you have that Bowman first, and you have the chrome, parallel, color, rainbow, auto, all that stuff, that this is the one. Hey Stemmers, what's going on? That this is the one where you've got the first card, and that's kind of the one you want. So that's why this set is so valuable. That's why people go after it a whole bunch. So that's what we're going to be breaking tonight. This is the jumbo box. So this is the one with the 3 autographs. It's got almost 400 cards. I mean, this thing is, if you compare this to like a box of the Elite Extra Edition, which we were playing with last week, this box, which by the way, this thing has no filler in it. It weighs like 3 pounds. It's crazy. But this thing, I'm trying to find a box. Well, let's put it this way. You guys know what a Fairfield box looks like. There's a Fairfield box compared to this thing. So it's this huge honka awesome. And so David M., there are spots left. There are actually quite a few spots left. So 4 are taken. So we've got 4 spots sold. There are, by the way, there is only 29 spots in this because amazingly, there are only 29 spots that you can have because the Washington Nationals do not have any cards in the set. So there are 29. There's 29 spots in this break. 4 of them are gone. So it may be a while before we get all of them sold. But the deal on this is this: I'm doing them for $12.50, and that's going to be a shipped price. So $12.50 per random team spot, and that's a shipped price. So no need to worry about shipping. And then, hey Tony D, what's going on? Thanks for joining tonight. So that's what we'll be doing tonight. And I actually have already decided, since I haven't opened any, that just depending on where we're at and how many we get sold, that if I take a few spots on this, I actually wouldn't, like, if I end up taking a bath on the box, that's not a huge problem to me because I don't mind keeping a few cards to myself on this set. So we'll see where we kind of end up throughout the night. And but yeah, so that's what we'll be breaking. And once we get a few more people in here, I will kind of reveal what the surprise giveaway is. I think you guys are really going to like the surprise giveaway. The way to get the surprise giveaway will be to, if you have a spot in the break, you will have one entry for the surprise giveaway. I've got 9 people in here. Clark Z, what's going on? I like that my Patreons are in here already, so that's sweet. So yeah, with the giveaway, I'm pretty sure that the giveaway is worth at least the price of a spot, a random spot. So we will reveal that here once we get a few more people in here. But I think you guys will really like this, what the random giveaway is, and it'll work like what I've done in the past. Basically, for everyone that gets in, if you buy 1 spot, you've got 2 entries. If you buy 2 spots, you got 2 entries. If I'm not mistaken, it was Golden Rule a few weeks ago when we did a surprise giveaway, and I think we gave away every Vladimir Guerrero card in the Topps 2019 Update Series set, and he had 1 spot, and there were other people that had like 8 spots. And and Golden Rule, I think, ended up winning. It was either Golden Rule, yeah. So the PayPal is, I thought I actually had it on screen. I'll try and bring it back up. PayPal is going to be dphillips949@gmail. And let me see if I can actually bring that back up for you, because I actually had that earlier. And give me a second here. If the camera moves a little bit, I don't think you guys will mind too much. I just want to move that up. I think that's what I got to do. The new Streamlabs, I actually am not a fan at all. It's really been kind of one of those things that I go, they fixed something that wasn't broke, which kind of sucks. But no, Mike, that is hilarious. So Mr. C. Mike Smith, this is a great story. Not sure if you guys know what C. Mike Smith is referring to, but we did our 400 subscriber giveaway over the weekend, and we spun the wheel probably 100 times. It was $12.50 a spot, Stemmers. That's right, $12.50 a spot, and that's shipped. So, anyways, we're doing our 400 subscriber giveaway. I spin the wheel like 100 times, and it's kind of one of those elimination ones where you just keep spinning the wheel. It creates suspense. It's kind of fun. And then what ended up happening is Mike Smith won. Then I had Mike Smith claim the prize, and then I had another Mike Smith claim the prize. Now here's what's interesting. I'm not going to give away any names. Or any real names, but both Mike Smiths were using aliases for their real name, which is very common on YouTube. I understand that. But so we had 2 people using Mike Smith as an alias. So what I had to do is go back and look at all of the time stampings. Stemmers, thank you. Mike Smith won. The C. Mike Smith, who is in the channel right now, was the winner. But try and explain to the other Mike Smith, who, by the way, has a different name than Mike Smith, that he didn't win. He took it well. I told him that I would send him out a care package, but that was the win for the Chris Bryant patch auto /10. So, as they say, no good deed goes unpunished. And in that giveaway, I was up, I think we spun that and I put the kids to bed. I was up till about, I think that was Sunday night. I was up till about 12 o'clock trying to figure that whole thing out. It took me all night to figure out what was happening there. But the good news is Mike Smith has now changed his name to C. Mike Smith, which I know what the C stands for. So yeah, it's one of those things that it happens. David M., thank you very much for getting in a second spot. That's fantastic. And hopefully, and like I said, I'm going to break this tonight no matter what. I'm going to give people a chance to buy spots. But we will break no matter what tonight, even if I got to take a bunch of spots. And so let's see. It looks like I've got Stemmers in for a spot. I've got David for a spot. So I'm going to put you guys in real quick. So yeah, as they say, no good deed goes unpunished. But the good news is it got worked out. And I get it. If I was Mike Smith and I went to go be the, and I watched that wheel go around 100 times and it landed on me, I would lay claim. But it was, I was getting emails. I was asking people to send me screen grabs of who they actually are and their real YouTube channels and da-da-da. I mean, it was a lot. So Stemmers hits is in. I got David M. Okay, so we've got, so 6 spots are already good to go. And then, but yeah, so on Sunday, we had fun anyways. So the winners actually ended up being Shaq Rat won the Pokemon Oricorio GX from the Cosmic Eclipse. Troy's Cards, Cars, and Collectibles won a break spot. Tony D counting in for 2 spots. Great. And welcome Zach. And Chat Town, how's it going? Yeah, so Shaq Rat won that. Tony's Cards, and Collectibles won the $10 break credit, which, by the way, if he shows up tonight, he could use that. And then it was C. Mike Smith who won the Chris Bryant patch auto to 10. Those are actually all shipping out tomorrow. I meant to get them out today, but my dog was sick, and I ended up having to do a bunch of stuff with the dog and staying home, so there was some of that was going on. So let's see, Tony D. Here's the PayPal, Tony. I should probably just 949@gmail. And I will put you down for 2 spots here, Tony. So let me just get this in here real quick. So let's see, we've got, how many more spots is that? That means if we got, and by the way, there, like I said, there's 21 spots left. And then, so yeah, but that whole fiasco on Sunday was a little nuts. So we've got a few people in here. So here's going to be the giveaway, guys. And actually I want to organize it in a certain order. Okay, so here is going to be, I will keep this up, but we'll see if I can put enough of these out. So that's going to be 1. That'll be 2, 3. So there's going to be 5 cards that we're going to give away as a random drawing for anyone who gets into the break. You sent over 25. Hold on. So Tony, let me see. I'm in my PayPal. Let me just kind of update it here. Tony, I'm assuming you're first. Yeah. So let's see. I'm showing 25 on my end. So I think we're straight. But if something weird, just let me know. So with the dog being sick, I will get all that out tomorrow. I normally print all my labels at work. I hope no one from my work is listening. I like to print my stuff from work only because it's less it's less paper. If you've ever bought paper, paper's not cheap, and then you so what I normally do is I print all my stuff at work, and I have a mailbox that is right downstairs from work, so it makes it really convenient. And it goes a lot quicker than when I do it at home. So anyways, yep, Tony, I got you in on that. So then, hey, Slob Breaking Boxes, what's going on? I'm just reading through some through some comments here. Urban is in the house. So you guys, so the surprise giveaway tonight. Here's what it's gonna be. So for anyone that buys a spot into the big box of Bowman Draft, you will have one entry. So if you buy more than one spot, you'll have 2 entries, 3 spots, 3 entries, so on and so forth. And here's going to be the giveaway. One person is going to get the following cards. And of course, I was playing with them and shuffling them. Hold on one second. They're going to get the following cards. We're going to start it with this is a Fernando Tatis. This is an 84 parallel, or not parallel, but insert, which is the Topps update. So there's that. But we're not done with Fernando Tatis. There is the Topps Chrome rookie card. So this is the Topps Chrome 2019 rookie card. And I'm not done with Fernando Tatis. There is a Fernando Tatis. This is a Bowman Sterling. If you guys don't remember this set came out a little bit earlier. And so with the Bowman Sterling set, this is kind of a high-end set. I mean, most of the boxes on these are still going for well over $200, even on sale. And it's one of those, it's a really nice set. So there's the Fernando Tatis Bowman Sterling rookie card. Then, Ethan H. So spots are going to be $12.50. In fact, I was trying to get that on the screen earlier, but, with the way that, and the funny part is it shows that it's right here, and then it says it doesn't want to put it in. So give me a second. So those are going to be the first 3 cards. I'm trying to do 2 things at once here, so give me a second. And I'm trying to get this because it makes it so much easier when it's on screen. But for whatever reason, it never likes showing up. And I don't know why. Once you're in, it doesn't allow you to edit while you're live, which drives me insane. But maybe if I go like this, and then if I go like this, and the problem is okay. So, see, and I can move it. Sorry if I'm giving you guys all. Let's move it down, and then we'll go, sweet. Does that work? No, that's not going to work anyways. Okay, so so here we go. It's $12.50 spot, and I'll put the PayPal up. The PayPal is also in the video description below. If you just scroll down, there's actually a link to my PayPal Me page. Okay, so here are the 3 other cards that we'll be doing, or the 2 other cards we'll be doing. So we've got the Fernando Tatis, the 84 insert from Topps Update. We've got the Topps Chrome Fernando Tatis rookie. We've got the Bowman Sterling, because this is a Bowman break. We got to get some Bowman stuff in there. Fernando Tatis rookie card. I'm also going to be doing, and I never give these cards away. These are 2 of my PCs. Ronald Acuna. This is Topps 2018. This is the update series. This is the rookie debut. This is not the bat up. This is the rookie debut. But that card, I think, is going for a few dollars. And then I actually just pulled this card with the kids last week. And it is a Bowman break. So I'm also going to throw in a Bowman Chrome Juan Soto. And this is the 2008, if I'm not mistaken, it is 18. God, I'm so blind now. So this is 2018. This is a Chrome. So this is out of the So this is a Bowman Chrome Juan Soto Prospects card. Really nice card, packed fresh. I mean, sweet, sweet, sweet. So we will be doing that as well. So these cards will be the giveaway cards that we're doing. How can I ask my Ethan that you know your mom best? Here's the PayPal. I will throw it in there again. Hey, Opichu, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. And Grifty, but I don't let me check Grifty. Hold on 1 second here. Oh, and by the way, Isaac or Papa Tigre, you and I actually haven't crossed your path in the last couple days on streams. Love the new name, but thank you for joining. I saw you joined a little earlier. I've kind of had a few things going in, and then my mom says she always does and never can. She says no. So yeah. So Grifty, I'll get you one spot. Here is the PayPal. I think I just put it in there, but I'll put it in there again for you. Slob's breaking boxes. Okay, hold on. Let me catch back up on comments here. I'm going to get Grifty in first, just because I saw that comment first. So I want to make sure I kind of get them in the order that they're appearing. And then Grifty, because I don't think you have bought into one of my breaks before. Although I'll have your email address, it really helps if you can put your address that you want me to send everything to in the comments of PayPal, and also be sure to use friends and family if you can. That would be very helpful. And then let's see what else. So let me go back up on these comments. I was so busy trying to get PayPal up on screen and showing cards that I kind of lost track of the comments. So let me just make sure here that I got everyone. And I think, yeah, ink isn't cheap. Yeah, ink isn't cheap either. Yeah, you ain't kidding about that, Robert. That's another reason. Although they do make those inkless printers now. I don't know how good they are. So let's see. Yeah, Stemmers, on Streamlabs, I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that it lets me do it from my phone, I mean, if I ever figure out how to do this from my phone on a different platform, I'm going to do that. Because I had it working, and then, of course, when I go live, it stops working, which is so irritating. So Griffy, I got you in. And then, then Ethan H., you ask your mom nicely. That's the only thing you can do. And if she says no, she's your mom. And that's what happens. Tell her if it was summertime, I would say mow the lawn, but and ask her for allowance. But let's see. Okay, so Slobs. Slob breaking boxes, are you in? If so, I will put you in. And Slob, if you just put your address in, we'll get you in there. And then I'll just verify on PayPal. So we got Griffy, Slob breaking boxes. And then let's see, of course we look at, hey, Bobby, what's going on? Thanks for joining into the channel tonight. We're just hanging out. We're showing everyone, we're breaking a big box of Bowman Draft here in a little bit, hopefully. Waiting for a few more spots to get filled up. But we're showing everyone kind of what we're giving away to one lucky person that gets into the drawing. Oh, so Slob, great. That's awesome. Thanks for doing 2 spots. I will get you in for 2. So let's see, that gets us up to, I mean, hopefully we can get this thing filled up pretty quick. I think we're left with, oh, don't do that. That is not what we're looking to do. You gotta love Excel. So yeah, let's see. So we got 18 spots left. So, and spots are going pretty good. Stammers, go do the dishes, take out the trash. The thing I make my son do is pick up dog poop in the backyard. That is worth, if he wants allowance, that's what he's got to do. Because our dog, I think that's all he does. That dog just poops all the time. Poor dog was sick today, though. I felt bad for him. He started throwing up last night, and he was throwing up. I think he threw up 4 times last night. Poor dog. Hey, Isaac, that is fantastic. I'm going to put you in as Papa Tigre, and it is going to blow my mind every time. I'm even going to... You'll have to explain to me why we are caps and lowercase. But I like it regardless. And then let's see. So Papa Tigre is in there. And then we've got Ethan, your mom's, the funny part is your mom and Santa Claus are probably they've probably spent a few dollars on you for Christmas. Be thankful for that. If anyone has kids in here, you kind of know what the Christmas season is about. It is hard on parents. Not only is it busy, it's expensive, and then there's the logistics. Like right now, my wife is upstairs wrapping Christmas gifts, and it's like the wrapping never ends. And then if anyone that works, especially it's probably this way for most companies and most industries, but in the fourth quarter, everything's got to get signed because everyone wants the books to look good. So all of a sudden work gets busy. So there's a lot that happens. So Ethan, go easy on your mom. If she wants to buy you one, she will. She doesn't have to. Well, you're right. Toys, cards, and comics. How you doing? Thanks for joining in. By the way, Troy's Cards, not sure if you were aware. I think you were in the stream the other night, but you did win this. So you were the winner of that, and so just so you were aware, and a heads up, that is yours. Anytime you want to use it, you don't need to use it tonight. You can use it anytime you want. Just come in here and say, hey, let me use my break credit from the giveaway, because you did win that. So 1, congratulations, and 2, anytime you want to use that, just let me know. So anyways, let me go back and Chris Bolton, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. Stemmers, thanks for asking people to thumbs up. Yeah, I've had a weird thing going on with my live streams lately. I've actually had people thumbs upping like normal, and then I have a bunch of unsubscribed people, and it's always like 9. It's always 9 unsubscribes. I actually went to not unsubscribes, but 9 thumbs down on all my live streams. And I was like, who's doing that? So I went and looked at the analytics, because you can do that on YouTube, if you dig a little bit, and it's all from unsubscribe, from people that are not subscribed, and they all happen in the course of about 5 minutes. So I have someone that it's probably one person that's got a bunch of different YouTube accounts that's going in and thumbs down at me over and over again. It's irritating more than anything. It doesn't actually mean anything. But it's irritating. So thank you for asking people to thumbs up. I appreciate it. And let's see. Pads card collection. What's going on? Thanks for joining in. So Ethan H does all his stuff. You need to renegotiate your contract. Oh, you got the Acuna in the mail. That's fantastic. And let's see. Hold on. I'm going through this stuff. So you did see it after the fact. So the $10 credit for $5 cash. So anyways, it is 9 free views. That is kind of the way to look at it. I mean, and my only thing is, I mean, if you've got the time to log into 9 different YouTube accounts, and go thumbs down one of my videos, you know, I have 467 subscribers. At least that's what I'm showing on screen right now. That it's just the way I see it is I go, man, life is way too short to be that petty. But I also get it. I get that, you know, it takes all types. It takes all types of people. So it is what it is, but, to me, it's more irritating than it is. It's just irritating that someone would actually, one, have the time to do that, and then two, like, it's like, I don't know, like, what did I do? But at the end of the day, it's how people are. Yeah, dedicated hater. Which, the funny part is, there is a part of me that says, hey, you need people, if you are trying to grow a channel, like, you've got to be willing to take a few thumbs downs, and it should, on one hand, it's kind of flattering, because it's like, wow, someone actually cares that much. So there is that. I just don't get why someone would spend that much time. Like, I mean, 9 YouTube accounts. But anyways, or maybe it's 9 different people. It doesn't actually tell you who it is, but probably for good reason. So anyways, we do have a few new people in here, so just want to remind everyone about the break. So what we're breaking tonight is the 2019 Bowman Draft. It is $12.50 for a random spot, and that is shipped. There isn't any additional shipping on that. So we're going to hang out. No matter what, this box is breaking tonight. I'll probably give it, I'll give it a little bit because it's still kind of early. But no matter what, this thing is going to break. We've got quite a few spots already filled. We're about halfway there. I think we've got 13 spots filled, and we've got, 16 spots left. So yeah, we're about halfway there. And then we also are doing it for anyone that gets in. These are going to be the 5 cards that we're giving away. So there's 3 Fernando Tatis rookie cards. There's a Ronald Acuna rookie card, and there is a Juan Soto. You know, and if you're going to display these right now in the hobby, I don't think there's anyone hotter than the Mr. Juan Soto. So maybe we'll do it this way. We'll go, and then in fact, we'll probably put it in order of hottest. But if you ask me, guys, and if you guys have watched the channel for a while, you guys actually know, Fernando Tatis, he's kind of my boy. The fact that I'm giving 3 of these away, I just never do it, so I figured I would do it. So those 5 cards are going to go to one lucky winner. So anyone that gets into the into the break, we're going to give those away. Yeah, so there's 29 total spots in the break, Griffey, because the Washington Nationals don't have any cards in this break. So it would be wrong of me to sell a spot where there's absolutely no chance of getting any cards. So, by the way, if you guys are buying into any other breaks on this, if you're buying them on eBay, which I wouldn't recommend, there's enough people out there in the YouTube world that you could get breaks for cheaper. But if you're buying them on eBay, if you're buying them off people's break channels, make sure that they are not selling 30 spots. Actually call them out on it, because they're making money off that Washington Nationals spot, and anyone that gets that spot, you're not buying anything. It's impossible to get a card. So just remember that. And then, so just remember that. So yeah, we've got 29 total spots in the break. And then we've got, and by the way, I'm gonna do something here real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. I am going to, Isaac, I'm making you the moderator. I'm also gonna see if I can find one other person to make a moderator. If Urban was still in here, I was gonna make him a moderator real quick. But yeah, so anyways, now I lost my train of thought because my gift wrapper is putting some more gifts away. So I got distracted here real quick. So here is, so I just put my PayPal in there. 4 spots. Oh, Slob. You know what? I didn't get 4 spots. I only got you for 2, but thank you for letting me know. I'll put you in for 2 more, Slob. And then let me run over to, so yeah, that puts us, so now our numbers are the other way. So yeah, we're a little bit more than half full now. And no matter what, like I said, we're going to break tonight. And then we've got 14 spots left. And I wish I knew how to keep my PayPal logged in. I always have to log in and then it gives me like all this weird stuff. And then should I tell my mom I give her $20 for a spot? Ethan, you I mean, that is on you. If you want a spot, it's just PayPal, and Troy's talking about Bobby's fingernails. The fingernails are awesome. It's actually in the card breaking world. It's refreshing to see someone that doesn't have that doesn't have chewed up fingernails like myself. So anyways, so Zach, yeah, Zach, you know what? Here, I'll add you in as a moderator, moderator real quick. I just fumbled all over that word. David M., I do have you down for 2 spots, so you are good to go. And then, hold on. I am like getting caught up on comments here. Hold on. And then, yeah, I got David in for 2. Yeah, I've got David's spots in there. And then, so anyways, yeah. And then remember, we are going to give these away as well. So, so as we kind of wait for some spots to fill up, here's what I was kind of thinking. I'm also wondering what I feel like we have this like weird area in the back of my basement where my wife is hanging out. I feel like she's trapped in there because she went in and she hasn't come out, but it's like this, it's not a very big area. It's where we hide all the Christmas gifts. And she went in and if you've ever seen that scene in A Christmas Story where the dad goes downstairs to fix the furnace, that's totally what it sounds like right now. So anyways, yeah, Ethan, moderators can put you in timeout. And it is totally up to them if they do. I can't stop them from doing it. Obviously, me as the person that is running the stream, I can put you in timeout. I actually think I can kick you out. I don't know. I have no reason to do that unless someone is being a total jerk. But so and for you guys that don't know, if you haven't seen a lot of Bobby's content, when she breaks baseball cards, she has impeccably, I mean, when you talk about nails that are done professionally, you're talking about Bobby's nails when you're talking about that. So that's what everyone's talking about in here. And it's interesting because when you watch her, it's almost jarring because you watch so many men open up baseball cards, and then when you see Bobby do it, it's actually like, whoa, look at someone that actually has nails that look nice. And then, so anyways, I'm gonna throw my PayPal just because I can't get the damn Streamlabs thing to work right. But so there's the PayPal to get into the break. And while we're waiting, my wife is still back there. I have no idea what's happening back there. So I actually have a few cards that I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit for you guys. I just was going to sort a few cards here that. These were the cards, I think, when, if you guys watch Urban Card Breaks channel, he has the bag, which people put cards in the bag that they maybe win in a break, but then they say you don't need to ship those to me. And so these are the cards from that bag. I'm just going to separate them out here a little bit because I've had them sitting over here, and so these are 2019. And she said no. Ethan, poor Ethan. Ethan, I tell you what you got to do. You got to start a dog walking service and get your own money. That's what my dad always used to tell me. You want to buy things, you got to get a job. And I started working when I was 15. So anyways, so Urban, yeah, I think these are the cards from the bag. So Urban is in here. And by the way, I was going to make, so I was lucky enough, I bought into a break of his, I don't know, this is probably a couple weeks ago. And I'm pretty sure these are the cards from the bag. And the reason I know this is I do not get basketball cards, and there is basketball cards in here, but some of them are actually pretty nice. So I was going to go through these a little bit and kind of get them organized for, because I'm running into a small problem in my life, which is I got a lot of cards. I don't have them organized. And I'm starting to get like the weird piles. And I'm the type of person that really doesn't like having that, like, I don't like having the piles around. I like having all my cards in boxes and labeled and numbered. It's something, ever since I was a kid, I've done with cards. There's a Kopech, that's from 2019 Fire. It's a Nolan Ryan. I'm pretty sure this is this the Nolan Ryan? It does say 93, so this is a 93 Nolan Ryan. I thought for a minute, because they did the reprint, well, not reprint, but they did the, what was that, Topps Archives, and it was the 93 set, so I was wondering, but this looks like a legit 93. So yeah, for me, what I like to do with all my cards is, for whatever reason, I always like to put them in numerical order or team order. And so if you guys saw the stacks that I have, I won't show them because I have a few great stories about Dennis Rodman. He actually used to live next to me well, not next to me, but in the same city as me when I was a kid. And he threw legendary, and when I say a kid, I was like in my 20s. He threw these legendary parties after he retired, and they were all in Newport Beach, California. And he was nuts. He was absolutely nuts. But then he would walk around my town, which was Costa Mesa, which is the neighboring city to Newport. But all these cities are kind of all really small and all nestled next to the beach. And he would walk around and he would smell. He had like a bad BO smell. And he walked around like a bum, but then he would have these massive parties, and all the rich people from Newport Beach, who generally are people that have made money in tech or in plastic surgery, they're doctors, that type of people. What would end up happening is he would throw these parties, and all the other people that lived in the same neighborhood as him they would all get angry and they would call the police. So he was legendary for having the police called over to his house. He was legendary for getting, I mean, this sounds bad, but he would have a bunch of 20-something-year-old girls hanging out at his house all the time. He had a really nice house. It wasn't a gated community, but it wasn't like this lockdown community either. It was not hard to drive in and out of that community. And then he would walk around town all day smelling like booze and BO. I don't know that the guy ever showered. And then you guys all know the rest of his story if you watch the 30 for 30. So it's funny seeing Dennis Rodman. My guess is back in the day before he went kind of bananas, he was probably a pretty interesting person. But by the time he retired and went to Newport Beach, that was not Newport Beach's cup of tea, to say the least. Here's Eric Dickerson. So here's how many spots we got left. Sorry, I'm telling stories and not paying attention to break spots. We have 14 spots left. So we're halfway. Let's see. Let me just make sure on that. Yeah, so we've got 14 spots left. 15 are filled up. So we're right at that halfway point. And then the PayPal is right there. So if you just click on that, and then the PayPal is also in the video description below, in case you guys want to hit it up that way. I think I have my actual link to, I think I have my PayPal link, which I can put that. Maybe that's an easier way to, instead of saying what the, so here's the PayPal link, the PayPal me. Oh yeah, he hung out with Madonna way too long. It's weird where I grew up. PayPal me link. There you go. There's the PayPal me link. I grew up in Orange County, California, and when I was a kid, it was not a very well-known place, but it grew up really fast. There's an Eric Dickerson 1,000-yard club. I'm going to put that in with the non-baseball. That's what I normally do with non-baseball cards. Here's a collector's choice. This is Upper Deck. What year is this? Oh, man, that's like 1995. Hideo Nomo and Randy Johnson, so that's a fun one. So this is going to go in the before, so this is 90s pile. We're going to go over there because that's Donruss 89. There's Belly Bellinger. There's a Fleer 90 Mark Grace. Mark Grace went to junior college before he made the bigs at Saddleback, which I grew up right next to. And then, so yeah, let's see, there's a Nolan Ryan. This is Donruss 90. I remember collecting this card as a kid. With that 5,000K, man, did I think that thing was awesome. So that's a cool card as well. Here's a Tom Seaver. This is from Ralston Purina, which is like cat chow. That tells you how many people were into the baseball card craze. But this one's from 1984. So this is an interesting card. This is a fun card right there. That's a fun one right there. I like that one. I'm probably going to put that aside because I know I don't have that in my personal collection. We'll put that in the PC. Here's a Cal Ripken. I have no idea if this is going to pick up on camera, but this is a Cal Ripken. What do they call these? Like the hologram cards? Is this a triple one? This is a triple one. So as you flip it, you've got the swing of the bat. You've got, wow, that's a triple. That thing is fantastic. And that is 1989 as well from Sports Flicks. That's a fun card. Here's Rhino. Ryan Sandberg. Cubs. Second baseman. These are both the 90s, 1990 tops. Which 90 tops is one of my favorite sets of all time. Just when I collected a lot. Here's 88 tops. That's a Robin Yount. Here's some hockey cards. Let's see if I know any of the names on here. Well, I know Wayne Gretzky. I know Mark Messier, Steve Larmier. Let's see, Eric Lindros. Yeah, I know Paul Coffey. I know these guys. Brett Hull. Chris Chelios. So my brother collected hockey cards when I grew up. I did not. Here's a Joe Montana 80. This is a Topps 90. BITG. Wait, where? BITG's in the house. Back in the game. What's going on? Clean entry. So that's a Joe Montana right there. We'll keep that in the non-baseball pile. So here's what we're doing tonight. Just to kind of give you guys a heads up, I'm not just over here sorting cards. We do have a break tonight. It is the Bowman Draft jumbo box. It's got 3 Chrome prospects, autographs inside, 24 Refractor Parallels, and we're doing the giveaway of the Juan Soto. So anyone that enters, you'll be entered into a drawing to win the following cards. Juan Soto Bowman Chrome 2018 Prospects card. This is the Chrome. Bowman Sterling, the Topps Update 84 Insert Fernando Tatis, and the Topps Chrome Fernando Tatis rookie card. So my 3 favorite rookies of the last couple years. So I'm giving away 5 cards of those. So we'll do a drawing for that. And then random spots on this are going to be $12.50. And the PayPal is... There's the link to my PayPal if you just do that. So that is the break tonight. Right now, I should probably be paying more attention to how many spots are left. I think I got 14 spots left. But no matter what, this is going to break tonight. If I end up taking 14 spots, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give people a while to buy in because I don't think we've even been streaming for an hour yet. So I'll give people some time to buy in. That's why, in the meantime, what I'll be doing is kind of sorting out some of these cards. By the way, if you guys want any of these cards, just let me know. Especially if you're in the break, I can definitely send some of these off to you. So here's a Dennis Eckersley. I think, if I'm nice Dennis Eckersley. It's crazy to think that Dennis Eckersley, by the time the '88 World Series, when Kirk Gibson hit that, Eckersley had already been playing for like, I mean, I know he was a starter and went to the pen, and but man, he was around since like 1975. It's just, I remember being a kid and thinking he wasn't that old. Like, he was kind of old by the time '88 came around, and he had that dominant year. And then Kirk Gibson, who was also maybe as old as him, blasted that thing. And then, yeah, GG, I'm not worthy. So then we've got, this is Steve Carlton, 1980 record breaker, so another 81. This is Joe Montana. And by the way, this is a, I don't know if this is, I mean, I know that's Spanish, but the official card of the NFL, but not sure if this is like a Spanish version of Pro Set. It must be, because look, it's totally in Spanish, so that's kind of cool. Oh man, I remember this card. 89 Topps, or this is the 88 rookies. This is Roberto Alomar. That's a cool one. Nolan Ryan together. Here's a Barry Sanders All-Pro. I think these are all Topps 91 football. Or no, these are going to be 90. Barry Sanders never did really collect a ton of football cards growing up. Rookie in 76. So Eckersley was a rookie in 76. I actually, hold on, let's go back. I thought, no, he's 75. I mean, when we look at his card, he went 13-7 in his rookie year, in 34 games. And I'm wondering if maybe he even pitched before that. I mean, he had 152 strikeouts. Looks like he led the league with 200 strikeouts in 76. That can't be right. That seems awful low. But anyway, yeah, it just seems like Eckersley, by the time 88 came around, I mean, that's already a 13-year career. That's crazy. Polly Junkwax, thanks for coming in. Merry Feliz Navidad to you as well. So let's see, here's what we got. Who is this? God, that is a real, well, it's Jerry Rice, but look at how hard it is to, I can't even get, there we go. Really hard to get that on screen. So there's a Jerry Rice. Let's see, who do we got here? Fleer 90. It's going to be Nolan Ryan and Mike Scott. And which, by the way, those two people staring at each other, yeah, Nolan Ryan wins that stare down contest. Tom Seaver 87. There's a Ryan. Gotta love the 80s and cards. 3 more spots gone. All right, BITG, that's fantastic. I will, let me get you in. So here's where we're at on the, break. I think we're at, I gotta be paying attention more to the comments. I'm just sitting here flipping through cards. I think we are at, 11 spots left. There's 29 spots total, so there's 11 spots left. And we will break tonight. Like I said, we'll break tonight regardless. But spots are $12.50 a random spot. And let's see here. The PayPal address to get in. There's the PayPal link. That should link you right into my PayPal account. If you could do friends and family, that's helpful. I get it if you can't. We'll make do either way. So let's see here. I got BITG in. Chris Griffiths. Let's see. Yep, okay, I've got Griffey in. And I've got Slav in. I just want to make sure I got everyone in here. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to monitor a bunch of different things. It's what happens. So let me see here. I think, yeah, we're good to go on that. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, I think I got everyone. Isaac, I don't think I have you in there yet, but don't worry about it. Paulie is in for 7 spots. I see a Soto I need on screen. Paulie, if you have 7 spots, you will have a good chance at this. That is a Soto. This is a Bowman, and this is the Chrome. This is the Bowman Chrome 2018 Prospects. We're actually giving that card away for, so if you buy 7 spots, you will be in 7 times for that drawing. And so let's see, hold on. I'm going to go back in there. So we may be breaking here pretty quick. There's Paulie. Paulie said something a few weeks ago that, as someone that breaks cards, and I break about once a week, so a lot of people, like back in the game, he breaks cards on the regular. They have websites, but then there's people like me that are a little bit smaller. I don't do it all the time. I do it because I like opening packs and hopefully pulling some good cards for people. But my channel isn't huge yet. And Paulie said something a couple weeks ago that I thought was really true, which was, he goes, I make breaks happen. For someone at my size on a YouTube channel, man, people like Paulie really do help make breaks happen. So Paulie, thank you very much, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. And I will put you in for 7 spots, which, by the way, leads us to only 4 spots left. So if you are thinking about getting in, you will want to kind of be quick on that, because with Paulie in, he does. Paulie, you make breaks happen. And And the funny part is I feel like sometimes you get a lot of people that will stream into the channel, and they're kind of waiting for the break to sell out. And I've been on that side of it where you're like, man, I wish I could just get a couple more people to buy into this so we could open it. And so I'm really grateful for it. I also know that people that wait for breaks to happen while they're watching channels, they're really grateful for it. And so hopefully we pull you some sweet Bowman draft cards tonight. And hopefully in the drawing, we get you this. We get you the Soto you need. There's also the Ronald Acuna rookie debut. There's a Fernando Tatis Bowman Sterling that we're giving away, and these are all going to go to one person. So we'll do a randomization on random.org. There's also the Fernando Tatis. What is this? 2019, and the Fernando Tatis Jr. Topps Chrome. That's the 84 parallel insert, or I always say parallel. It's not. It's just an insert. Yeah, so those are all going to go. We're just going to randomize them off all to one person. So I mean, that's basically probably those cards are probably worth more than the break spot or very close to it. And next year, you know, once the season starts, though, if those three people start doing well, it'll probably be worth way more than that. But it's Bowman draft night, and I have not cracked any of this stuff for myself, so I really want to open it. That's why I was like, let's just do a cool giveaway on it. And then, so anyways, so yeah, we've got 4 spots left. Here's the Tom Seaver. I think we already saw that one. Here's the Johnny Bench 83 All-Star. These are all the so that's cool, and that's an 84. There's an 88 Puckett. That's an 88. Turn back the clock to 83 Nolan Ryan. Dan Hampton. That's another Joe Montana. You know, back in the day, Joe Montana was assumed the best pitcher of all, or the best quarterback of all time, and that no one ever would have thought that he would have been unseated from that throne. And although I can't stand Tom Brady because of the Tuck rule, I am a Raiders fan. I have never liked Tom Brady because I feel like we got a Super Bowl robbed from us. There's a Nolan Ryan. This one goes, hold on, where's this one go? This one goes over here. There's a Barry Sanders. The fact that Tom Brady actually got Joe Montana off of that seat is insane to me. I just never thought that. You never thought you'd see the day as a kid. Joe Montana was so huge growing up. There's Fleer 2000. Here's another Montana, 94. That's back when he was on the Chiefs. Later in his career, there's a Cal Ripken Pinnacle. And then, let's see, what year is this Pinnacle? Isn't this 94? Yeah. So that's 94 Pinnacle, like that. Greg Maddux, 88 Don Russ. So as you can see, I'm kind of just sorting these out into kind of the years, and then newer cards are going here. And then non-baseball is going to go over in this corner. I couldn't even say, if you paid me, I couldn't say this name. Vyacheslav Fedosov. Vichalov. I bet you it's Vichalov. I don't know. If Urban Card Breaks is here, Urban, we need help. There's a hockey person on my screen. I don't know what to do. There's the Nolan Ryan Quaker Chewy. There's the Nolan Ryan cat food, Ralston Purina, you know, cat chow and dog food and all of that. So I didn't know dogs collected baseball cards. There's a Reggie White. That's a clean Reggie White too. That's 1988. I like that. Look at that. For a 1988, that is a nice looking Reggie White. Here's an O-Pee-Chee Bruce Sutter, 86 Andre Dawson. And these were all out of Urban Card Breaks, the bag. Golden Rule, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Close enough. Yeah. Urban. I actually feel like most people in Canada can't pronounce this name either. That's got to be a Russian name of some sort. Vyacheslav Fedosov. I tell you. So these were all out of the bag. So these are actually all really cool cards. I like these. Here's Upper Deck, and this is a showing Roberto Clemente in the 70s. So that's a cool one. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Here's a Yelich from 1918. Anything 1918, 1917 is going to go in this pile. There's Mookie Betts. So yeah, you guys, we've got 4 spots left. And then we will get to breaking on this. So with 4 spots left, and I'll probably give it a few minutes, but I know that there's a lot of people that have bought in that are waiting, and I don't own any. I literally don't own any Bowman draft yet, except for I did get. Philip sent me my first Bowman draft card. Philip sent me a sweet care package. I think I already put it away, but I made a video of it that I'll probably go live tomorrow. I'll probably put it live tomorrow. Philip, or Stash as he is now called, Philip sent me a sweet Shohei Ohtani care package. And it was awesome. And it was all for a trade that we did. I did a Michael Chavez trade with them, and he sent me a care package of Shohei Ohtani's. This was one of them. We actually have Shohei up tonight. That's a top loader from Topps Heritage. But he sent me so many other Shohei Ohtani's, and one of them was the 30th anniversary Bowman draft card of Shohei Ohtani, which was sweet. Of course, I didn't have that card yet because I haven't opened any of these yet. If I take those 4 spots, I'm going to give people a couple more minutes to buy in. I do have more Bowman draft on the way. I actually don't have. In fact, I think more Bowman draft is showing up tomorrow. I don't know who. I know some of you guys. Buy different boxes and cases, and everyone kind of buys their cards in a different way. I'm not going to mention the site, but I am going to stop using the site that I was using to buy cards. They have a loyalty program, and you know, the more you buy, the more you can kind of save, which kind of helps with margins and all that type of stuff. But the problem is the guy, you know, the card show when you want a new set, and you pre-order from them. And then you think, great, so, you know, maybe I'll get them a day, 2, 3 days after the set releases. My Bowman draft stuff that I ordered literally 3 months ago still hasn't shown up. I got this box from my local card shop, which is here in Columbus. It is called Triple Play Sports Cards. They actually just saw a video that actually highlighted them earlier today. So yeah, this is where I actually got where I got this box. So this is actually a straight up retail box from Triple Play Sports Cards. It's actually in a city called Westerville, Ohio, and it's been there. They've been in business for 31 years. They're very well known in the community. It's a really nice local shop. I forget the channel that I saw it on, but they actually interviewed the owner, and they were talking about being a local card shop versus being a breaker and how those two can coexist. And he is very much on board with the breaking. He will buy people cases if you want him to buy cases. He does all that. So if you're ever in Ohio, in Central Ohio area, and you want to stop into a card shop, check out Triple Play Sports Cards and Collectibles. That's I would highly recommend their shop. So that's where this box came from. So I do have some other boxes showing up tomorrow. I have one box that I am going to do for myself and do kind of an unboxing video. I like to do those. Just as, and to kind of add to my PC. Also, because I run the eBay channel, I actually have to keep some cards for myself. And I've actually found that when you're running a break channel and then you run an eBay channel, it's amazing how many cards you don't keep. And then the cards that you do keep, it's amazing how many of them you go, well, do I put that on eBay or do I keep that one? So I am very particular about who I collect. And the crazy part is these ones that I'm giving away, those are the 3 people I have collected all 2019. There has been no one else outside of Angels, because I'm always collecting Angels. I'm always collecting Mike Trout cards. But there have not been a lot of other, like I've had plenty of Pete Alonso. I still have plenty of Pete Alonso cards. But they are cards I'm willing to part with. So anyways, these ones typically I wouldn't. My PCs of these cards, of these players, are pretty deep. My PCs of some other players, I normally try and keep at least one of a card. Actually don't mind getting rid of a parallel card. As I look at it, when I look back on I always think, like, what am I going to look at this collection like 30 years from now? Or like if I'm dead, like what are my kids going to look at? And are they going to care if one's like an orange parallel numbered to 25, or are they going to care if one is just the base? I think the fact that you have the base, there's something nostalgic about a base card to me. So I actually don't mind getting rid of parallels as much as a lot of people do. But some of them I do keep. There's a few Ronald Acuna Jr. signatures I'm not going to sell. But the big guy, I think, is right there. Fernando Tatis. I actually think that is going to be the guy that we look back on in the 2019 rookie class. And really, you could include the 2018 rookie class on that. But Fernando Tatis, man, he is such a good hitter, and he's always been a good hitter. Health is going to be the big thing with him. But I think at his position, he kind of had a freak accident, a freak injury. I think Tatis is the guy that in the long run. And the whole thing is he got injured and his card value went down fairly quick. I mean, it was fast. There were Fernando Tatis Chrome autos that were going for like $300. And it was kind of just like the base auto out of Topps Chrome. And they were going for, it was, you could pull one out of this set. You could pull one right out of here. And they were going for like $300, and then he got injured. And within like a week, the same autos, they wouldn't go for more than like $200, 180, 160. And I have no idea why. I mean, it wasn't like it was a terrible injury. Jaffa, 2 spots. That is fantastic. Yeah, it wasn't like a terrible injury or anything. But he, for whatever reason, his cards took a dive. And I get it, people get injured, the card, but they took like a bigger dive than maybe they should have. And I'm telling you, when he's back next year, plus the Padres, they're shaping up to be a pretty decent team, especially for the future. They've got a lot of young talent. You watch, Tatis is going to be the guy. Tatis is the next Acuna, if you want to say it that way. He's not a Soto type. Those are 2 different players, but Soto's the hot name right now because of the World Series, and Soto is a fantastic player. But if I had to put my money on it, I'm putting my money on Tatis. Out of these 3 players, Tatis would be my guy. Ronald Acuna, though, is the real deal. And Juan Soto, ever since he's come up, I mean, he puts the numbers up. So anyways, Jaffa, 2 spots. You guys, we've got 2 spots left. Let me go in there and check, Paulie. And let's see. I definitely don't want to have what happened last time with Paulie. I will be patient. Because last time Paulie and I told him stuff wasn't. Yeah, Paulie, you're good to go. Isaac, I see you in there now, so we're straight there. And then let's see. Let me do some quick math here. And by quick math, I mean pull up my calculator and just say 7 times. Yeah, all right. And then, so let's see. And so Jaffa's in for 2 more. So we got 2 more spots, guys. And then we'll get this thing broke for everyone. And, oh, look at that. We don't have 2 more spots. Isaac is in for the last 2. Isaac, thank you very much. Or wait, I'm going to be calling him Isaac, but I've got to get used to saying Papa Tigre. I've got to get used to that. I really do. All right, well, we are going to get to breaking. So let me get this all squared away here. And let me hit save on this. We got Shackrat in. We got Urban in. We got BITG. We got a lot. We got quite a few of my Patreons in here. This is fun. Okay, so let's do this. Let me unplug the computer for a second. What we will do is I'm going to pull up, we'll start with random. Give me a second here. We'll start with random.org and get the list going. And we'll do all the normal stuff here. So let me just, give me 1 second. We're going to move this and we'll pull the computer in here. One of these days I will be really cool and I will figure out how to put screens up and all that. But in the meantime, I'm going to just be an old school dude. I'm like a total dad. And by the way, if I don't, being that I'm not viewing comments on my computer right now, if I'm slow to respond to comments, just give me a few minutes. I'll go and look at them. So here's what we'll do. We've got 29 break spots. There are no nationals in this set, so we didn't put that in as a spot. So with that being said, we're going to take all of our teams. We'll throw them over here. And I have a dice somewhere. These are more of these are the other cards I was going to, those are the other cards I was going to sort through. So here, let me take the dice and we will give it a quick roll. I roll 6 every time. I'm telling you, that might be a weighted dice. But either way, it's good for everyone else because we're going to randomize these 6 times. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got, interestingly enough, the athletic. Oh wait, well, it's the Angels that are normally on top. Athletics on top, Tigers on the bottom, and we will throw these over here real quick. And then we're going to take our breakers and we will copy all of you guys kind of in the order that you guys came in on. Let's randomize. Let's pull a new list here. And we will do, that's a 1. I'll bet you 6 is on the other side. It is. I'm telling you, the 1 and the 6 come up a lot. I won't do a 1. We got a 5. Okay, so we're going to randomize the breakers 5 times, and we will drop everyone in, and then we'll open up the trades here. So here we go. Randomize 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. All right. So we've got Papa Tigre on the bottom. We've got Jaffa on the top. Everyone else in the middle. Give me 1 second here. We'll drop everyone in here. And then we're going to go like this. And we will make this look awesome in just 1 second. There we go. We're going to hide this over here so you guys can all see. I will make this bigger in a second. No, come on, hide. Yeah, we can actually just delete that. Bold everything. And we'll make everything, let's see, 14 point? 14 point. All right, and then we'll also put everything in a grid. That'll make it real easy. Okay, so there we go, guys. There's everyone. Actually, I'm going to go down to 13 so we can get it all on screen. So there is everyone. We've got teams. So, all right, let me see if I can catch up. Can't see, list is blurry. Okay, well, we're going to get a lot closer there. And then we're also going to go like this. I will close this out. I will make this. I want to be able to check. I want to be able to check that. Yeah, see, I want to be able to read you guys' comments. So trades are open. I'm going to put this right where you guys can see it. That is everything. So there is Athletics are going to Jaffa. Brewers going to David M. Rockies going to Slob BB. Diamondbacks going to Pauly. Phillies, C. Mike Smith. Reds, Slob BB. Royals, Pauly. Giants are going to Pauly. Astros going to BITG. Red Sox going to Tony D. White Sox going to Slob BB. Mets going to Clark Z. Twins going to Papa Tigre. Blue Jays going to Tony D. Indians going to Papa Tigre. Marlins, David M. Dodgers going to Jaffa. Rays and Padres going to BITG. Orioles going to Pauly Junkwax. Angels going to Griffey. Yankees going to Slob BB. Cubs to Pauly. Mariners to C. Mike Smith. I lost my spot there. Pirates going to Pauly. Rangers going to Stemmers. Braves going to Papa Tigre. Cardinals going to Pauly. Tigers going to Papa Tigre. Okay, so let's see. A baseball list with the Tigers at the bottom. Imagine that. So let's see. This let me see, just so you guys can get a good look at that. I hope you guys, it looks good on my screen. I think we're okay. Trades are open, so I don't see anyone looking for trades yet. I know so what's interesting in this set, it is not like a lot of the other standard sets. Looking for the big four. As I looked at the team set list, my Marlins have come up. But obviously the Orioles aren't bad, so Pauly's got the Orioles. It really is, where did people land in the draft? And so the White Sox aren't a bad team. Most of the teams in here actually, for the fact that the Nationals don't have anyone in here is shocking. But most of the teams in here are pretty good. The chances of autos and stuff like that are a little higher with other teams. So it just kind of depends. So, but let's see. So we've got Griffey, Angels for TD. I'm assuming that means TB. Mets are on the table. Back in the game is trying to get is trying to get Paulie to come off the Orioles. Yeah, so as awful, exactly, David, as awful as the Marlins are, they have a ton of prospects in this list. They might have more cards, especially on the parallels and the autos, than anyone in here. So BITG, is that the reason why the Nats wouldn't? I mean, it just doesn't make sense that, I mean, do you only have to be a first rounder? I'm sure we've got other cards than first rounders in here. That's what's weird. And then we don't even have every first rounder. I think, who's the guy we're missing? Now I'm going to forget his name now. There's one guy that's missing. And then, so let's see. Griffey, Angels for TD. So, let's see. So I don't see a lot of people going for trades. I'm going to leave it open for like one more minute just to see if anyone wants to. Oh, BITG gets Orioles. Okay, then who are you getting back, Paulie? Or are you just giving it to him? BITG's got Astros, Rays, Padres. The Tim Tebow card. No one. Okay, so it's just going to BITG. Okay. Paulie, thank you very much. Back in the game. Congratulations. We'll get you switched out here. Give me 1 second. Let me find the Orioles. We're going to say this is going BITG's way. BITG. Oh, I already have caps on. BITG. So BITG's got 3 in a row there. That's sweet. I also want to do that. That looks cleaner. Okay, so let's see. Stemmers. Stemmers and BITG. Okay, so what's the trade here? Stemmers and BITG. What's the trade? Trading Padres for Rangers. Is that really happening? Okay, Padres for Rangers. Right. What just happened there? Okay, Padres is BITG. And where are my Rangers? I gotta scroll up. I know the Rangers are down here. Okay. All right, so we're taking Stemmer off that spot. And then we're going up to the Padres. Come on. Stemmers. All right, so that trades in. Oh, wait, so Slav. Okay, so Slav, Yankees for D-backs. Okay, so that trade's good. Okay, so Slav is going for the D-backs. Give me 1 second here. Yankees for D-backs. Where are... I still haven't scrolled up, have I? There we go. 1 second. Okay, so Slav, and then Paulie is going to end up down on the Yankees. Okay, what else do we have here? Let me see. Padres for Rangers we got in. Rangers, Jaffa, you have the Dodgers and where's your other name? The A's. The A's are at the very top. All right, and then, so Jaffa, if anyone's interested in the A's, let Jaffa know. And then I think what we'll do, so Jaffa's got both his teams. So if anyone's interested in A's or Dodgers, let Jaffa know. And then what we'll do is we'll trade out, or we'll close out trading. Probably does this for entertainment. Yeah, the cards, I've heard more than a few people say that the most fun part of a break is actually the trades, and seeing who trades what. And then the cards all become. So here we go. Yeah, okay, so Jaffa, I think you're going to be on the Dodgers and A's bandwagon here. But I'm going to give a going once. Going twice. And I will put trades closed. Actually, I will spell it right. Put a camera in front of. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take this back. Well, actually, should we do the drawing for the cards first or last? Because we have it all up right here. It would be real easy just to give away the 5 cards right now. I think we're going to do that. So let's do that, and then we'll break the box. So what I'm going to do here, just so you guys can see, I don't want all these numbers. The numbers show up when you... come on. Did I really? There we go. I'm going to go get all of your guys's... Oh, that's not what we need. Wait, let's hit save on that, just so... Unhide. And don't worry about this. I'm just grabbing all your guys' names without all of the numbers by them. And I'm going to drop them into random over here real quick. And what we'll do is, so this is going to be the randomization for the 5, for the 3 Fernando Tatis, the Juan Soto, and the Ronald Acuna Jr. rookie card lot. And what we'll do, let's roll the dice one more time. That's going to be a 2, so maybe it isn't a weighted dice. So whoever ends up on top, you guys are putting there right now on the order in which break spots came in. So we will randomize 1. And whoever is on top after this one is going to win the 5-card lot. Good luck. Here we go. Slob, they're going to you. The Juan Soto. Here, I can probably move the Juan Soto. It'll look a lot better when I move my computer. I promise these cards look better when they're not all backlit. So congratulations, Slob. These will go out with your break. And away we go. Let me get this off the screen. And we are going to get to breaking these things. Let me get the computer plugged back in so stuff doesn't die on us while we're doing this. And then got cords everywhere. So these are going to Slob. So Slob, these are, and hopefully we can bust out the foghorn tonight. With some color parallels and whatnot. So there we go. Slob, these are all going your way. The 2018 Bowman Chrome Juan Soto, the Ronald Acuna 2018 rookie debut, Fernando Tatis Chrome update, or no, I'm sorry, just Chrome, and then the Bowman Sterling Fernando and the 84 insert Fernando Tatis. So congratulations on that. And now, guys, it is time to break. Let's get rolling on this. Good luck to everyone. And let me do one more thing on my computer here real quick so I can tell you quickly who. There we go. Let's do this. So I want to hide these again. I don't want to see those. And this is my thing. I always gotta. I wish when I copy pasted these off of random.org that they did not put that they didn't copy the numbers over. It always does that, and then it requires me to go take the numbers out so I can put all of the teams in alphabetical order, so it's much easier to see who owns which team. So just give me 1 second here. It'll take me not too long, and then we will break this. And I apologize for the short delay in advance. One of these days, someone is going to show me how to make the copy paste, not pull the numbers over from random.org, and it is going to change my life forever. But the 2 seconds it's going to take me to do this right now will save a ton of time during the break when I say who has the Dodgers, and I don't have to look over and over again looking at a bunch of numbers. I can just put it in alphabetical order and be done with it. So 1 second. I probably could have kept this on screen, or kept the computer on screen, but it's a little bit easier doing it this way. And then, so again, I also want to thank everyone for getting into the break. Really appreciate you guys, especially I get it during the holidays. Money tends to be a little bit more strapped because of gifts and parties and all the whatnot. So I do want to say thank you for everyone that got in. And I also want to say good luck to everyone on the break tonight. Hopefully we can pull some fire out of this box. It is a hobby box bought from a hobby store. That's always, in my world, I always think that's a good sign. And we are going to be ready to break right. I am sorting A to Z on the teams. There we go. And we are ready to go. Let me get comments back up so I can see what you guys are up to. So much to do. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we go. We are going away. Good luck, everyone. We are breaking this thing. So I think there's 12 packs in here at 32 or 36 cards per pack. I think it's 32 per pack, so about a little less than 400 cards. And we will pull these out. I'm sure you guys have seen a few of these broke. So I did see somewhere there's top loaders in here. I think top loaders are randomly inserted, which is kind of cool. We did not get one, so there's the box. 12 packs. We'll kind of push these back. Here, we'll push these off to the side like this. So we're going to do the first stack, and we're off. Good luck, everyone. I gotta get some. Hopefully we can pull out the one touch tonight. So here we go. We've got Thomas Dillard, Bowman first. I gotta get this cord out of the way. There we go. Thomas Lillard, Ryan Jensen, Bowman first. That's for the Cubs. It's Paulie. Dane Dunning. That's a nice one for the Sox. Davis, Wenzel, that's a Bowman first for the Rangers. Grayson Rodriguez, Orioles. Domingo Acevedo, Cameron Cannon, Bowman first. Tommy Jones, Ryan Nelson, Diamondbacks, Bowman first. Logan Gilbert, Alec Marsh, Shervin Newton, and here is our, now we're getting into the middle with all of our chrome. So here we go, Bowman Chrome, Evan White, Brennan Malone, Diamondbacks, Bowman first. Joey Bart for the Giants. Paulie, you've got the Giants. Here's a Kendall Williams, Bowman first for the Blue Jays. Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox. That's a nice one right there. That is getting sleeved and top loaded. So there's our first. Andrew Vaughn, I think, is actually featured, if I'm not mistaken, Andrew Vaughn is featured on the box itself. Yes, he is. He's featured on the box. There he is. 3rd overall pick. So that's a nice hit. And here, so let's see, who had the Sox? White Sox, the Slobs got the Sox. So Slobs starting out. So let's see. I just want to make sure I've got the comments rolling in the right way. I think I'm scrolled up. There we go. Okay, so here we go. This is for the Tigers. That's a Casey Mize. This is the draft progression insert, which is a really cool one. I like that. That's Riley Green. It's got Fado on there. And then we've got, let's see, this is going to be, I'm not sure, Seth Beer. And that is not, I know it looks like an auto, but it is not. I'm fairly certain it's not. No, that is not an auto, but that is a Seth Beer. So nice one there. And then as you guys are looking at this, if there's any ones that you do want sleeved, just let me know. Alek Manoah, that's a Bowman first as well. And then we've got Jack Little. So another chrome. That's for the Dodgers. George Kirby, Bowman first. A lot of Bowman first in here. That's awesome. Blaze Alexander. Keone Cavaco, Bowman first. That's for the Twins. Albert Abreu. Bowman first. Nick Lodolo for the Reds. Man, that is a tough one to read. Grameen Stinson, Bowman first for the Rays. And we're going to keep these straight here. There we go. And we've got Drew Jameson, Bowman first as well. D.L. Hall. Whoop, that card got away from me. Yordis Valdez, that's for the Indians, Bowman first. Moises Gomez for the Rays, and Tommy Henry, Bowman first for the Diamondbacks. We had a lot of Diamondbacks Bowman first in there, so nice. So we'll put this back here. Second pack. So in this first stack, we should find one auto. I think there's one auto in each of them. Matt Gorski, Luken Baker, Joshua Mears, Jordan Adams, Zach Thompson, Aramis Ademan, Cameron Mincer, Bowman first Marlins, Domingo Acevedo, Cameron Cannon, Bowman first for the Red Sox. Hey Truth, what's going on? Thanks for joining in. We are breaking a jumbo box of Bowman draft right now. Johnny Jones, that's our second one of those. Ryan Nelson, Bowman first. More Diamondbacks, and here we go. So here's our chrome that you get in every one of these packs. So Jordan Groshans, Phillies Bowman first chrome for Andrew Schultz. That's a sweet one. Tyler Callahan, and that's for the Reds. And yeah, that's what I thought. Shervin Newton, Josh Jung, this is for the Rangers. And our first autograph is going to be, Josh, well, first of all, I'm going to sleeve up Josh Jung. But our first auto is going to the Dodgers, which, if I'm not mistaken, the Dodgers were Jaffa, and he was trying to trade him. But it's a Bowman first for Jimmy Lewis. So congratulations, Jaffa. This is our first auto of the box. And it is Jimmy Lewis for the Dodgers. And let's see. I'm not familiar with the name, but let's see. He was a second rounder, 78th overall for the Dodgers. So congratulations. We'll put the auto up here as well. And then Josh Jung, because he is a top 10 pick, we'll put him in a sleeve as well. And we'll continue on. Bryce Turing, that's a nice one. We've got Connor Capel, not numbered. Some of these cards, notice how we've got, you know how they, on some of them parallels, so that's a very pink card. Connor Capel, Tony Loki, and yeah, he's a third rounder. And then we're back to our paper cards again. So here we go. Blake Walton, Christian Javier, George Kirby, Blaze Alexander, Keone Cavaco for the Twins. That he was a 13th overall pick, first rounder. Albert Abreu, Nick Lodolo. That's a nice one as well. Nick Lodolo was a 7th overall pick, so we'll throw that in a quick sleeve. And we'll continue on. So, by the way, I may not sleeve every one of the Bowman first cards, but I will sleeve all of the Bowman first cards for everyone. So if you don't see it sleeved right away, I will most definitely do that for you. And then we've got, and by the way, Alex, thanks for joining. Jermaine Stinson, Drew Jameson, Bowman first. DL Hall, that's the second one of those cards we've seen. Yordis Valdez for the Indians, that's a Bowman first. And Moises Gomez. So there's our second pack. And our first auto, Jimmy Lewis. So let's see if we can pull a first round auto out of some of these packs. But as many of you know, in baseball, where you were drafted is much less important than it is in a lot of other sports. So you never know who's going to hit in baseball. It's much more of a crapshoot. So we've got Christian Santana. We've got Joseph Ortiz for the Orioles, and that was their 4th rounder. Will Robertson, Bowman first. Matt Gorski. Luken Baker. This is a Joshua Mears, second rounder. Jordan Adams, Matthew Thompson, Jeter Downs, J.J. Gose for the Rays. He was a first rounder, 36th overall. And then we're back on our chrome, and it does look like we have some color coming up. Shervin Newton. Peyton Burdick, Bowman first. This is a round 3rd. Eric Yang for the Reds. And that was round 7. Evan Fitterer. And the reason I'm looking at these is just to see their what round they were drafted in. Eric Shunk. Then we've got Franchise Futures. This is a nice one. The names are really hard to read on this, but this is JJ Bleday for the Marlins. This is a sweet looking card. Look at that card. And then the other one on here is Cameron Mincer. So it does look like we have an orange coming up, and I'm just going to show it so we will see what it is. It's going to be for the Yankees. It is going to be Bowman first, so that is sweet. It's Hayden Wesniewski. So this is our first fire out of the pack. It is a, by the way, this is a paper. This is not a chrome card. Or maybe it is. Hold on. No, this is definitely paper. But we will definitely be putting this. This is a Bowman first Hayden Wesniewski. Orange, and it is numbered 22. Not sure. Let me see if I can get that on camera right. 22 out of 25. So after I get this in a sleeve and a top loader, Wesniewski was a round 6th pick for the Yankees, so a little bit of a deeper pick, but you know, the rounds don't matter quite as much. I mean, first round obviously, but so there we go. There's our first color parallel. Put some of these up here. And we'll continue on. Congratulations to the Yankees, which was Paulie Junkwax. And didn't the Yankees, wait, hold on. Didn't the Yankees and the Rangers, what was that trade? No, the Yankees, Paulie Junkwax, we're good. But for whatever reason, I have a G in there at the end. I don't know why. One touch foghorn. I'm not going to call that one touch foghorn yet. But we will continue on. But I will foghorn for a orange 25 of 25. That most definitely does deserve a foghorn. One touch, I don't know that we're going that far. Christian Javier, George Kirby. And George Kirby, if I'm not mistaken, he was the first round pick for the Mariners. Blaze Alexander, there he is. And love that name. And see, Blaze Alexander is someone that, he's a prospect now. But he was drafted in the 11th round. Yankees were traded with D-backs. Yeah, no, I know. What was that trade? Weren't the Yankees traded? Yeah, the Diamondbacks went to Slop. That's what it was. It was Yankee. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Michael Toglia. Brock Death Rage. There he is. The Death Rage. There's Seth Beer. A lot of these, and then we've got a Bowman first. A lot of these prospects, you probably know their names now. That's where a lot of these Bowman first cards will be a year or two from now. Bryant Packard. Andrew Vaughn, Bowman first for the Sox. Eric Miller for the Phillies. That's a Bowman first. John Doxakis? That is one hell of a name. By the way, look, if you also look at John Doxakis, he looks really old. What is his age? He was born in 98. I don't know why, but he looks really old. There's Matthew Liberatore. Logan Driscoll, Bowman first for the Padres. Then we've got Tirso Ornelius, Jimmy Lewis, who we found his auto earlier, and Vince Fernandez. And we've got, and Urban's, it looks like Urban's back. Here we go, El Canon. Yeah, El Canon, I'm with you on that. I'm just starting to learn these names. There's a few of them I know, and I do pay attention to the draft, but this is a really hard set when you think about breaking it. I mean, if you want to pretend like you know all of them, I guess you could. There are people that do know all of them. I am not one of those people. I know enough to be dangerous, but like I said, if anyone sees a card that they want sleeved, just let me know. I will sleeve it, not a problem. Thomas Dillard, Bowman first for the Brewers. Ryan Jensen, Cubs, Bowman first. Dane Dunning, Davis Wenzel, Rangers, Grayson Rodriguez, Bowman first, Trajan Fletcher for the Cardinals. He was a second-round pick. And there's Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. That's a nice prospect card right there. Matthew Lugo, which is going to be for the Red Sox. Lugo was a second-rounder. I am not going to be able to say this name. I'm just going to say it. Sean Jelly. The H is silent. Andre Lipkius for the, this is almost more fun just to say some of the names. That's going to be for the Tigers. Armani Smith for the Giants. And then we've got Cooper Johnson for the Tigers. And now we're back into our Chrome cards through the middle here. We've got Ryan Nelson. And we've got Logan Gilbert, who is a round one. Here, this is a round one Chrome. Logan Gilbert for the Mariners. The Mariners, let's see, who has the Mariners? That's going to be Mike Smith. Or should we say C. Mike Smith now. Alec Marsh. Alec Marsh. And then Bowman first. There's a Wander Franco for the Rays. That's a sweet Wander. So, who had the Rays, by the way? The Rays are BITG. Congratulations, back in the game. There's a Wander for you. Well, I'll even top load this one for you. And right behind it, we have an Alec Bohm, which is another nice prospect that we may... It'll be interesting to see if we see Alec Bohm in 2020. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to start taking some cards down. And then here, we'll kind of package these up like this, and we'll just kind of rotate some out. So there's an Alec Bohm right behind, and that is another sweet card. And then we've got, for the Mets, David Peterson, Carlos Cortez, and Brett Beatty, the draft progression card. I really do like that as an insert. And then we're going to have a blue right behind it. So we will see, is it going to be autoed? It is not auto, but it is going to be for the Twins. It's going to be 122 out of 250. It is Ryan Costello. This is going to Isaac Papa Tigre. Papa Tigre, congratulations. It's going to take me forever to not call you Isaac. I can tell you that right now. I'm sure you won't mind if I call you Isaac, but I do like the name Papa Tigre. I'm pulling the urban trick and cutting that for you so I don't screw up. So that is Ryan Costello. Ryan Costello, by the way, for blue, he was he was drafted a while ago. Let's see. See, this is what you never know about with baseball. As we look at the back of this card, he was drafted in round 31 of 2017, 933rd overall. They never would have made a baseball card out of this guy unless he started playing. So here we go. So he has played his way up. And now, and this isn't his Bowman first card, but I bet you it was last year. And we'll continue on. So that is 122 out of 150. Congratulations, Isaac. Eric Pardino. Reno. Blake Watson, that's a Bowman first for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have been getting a lot, and this is their first round pick, Blake Watson. That Diamondbacks have been getting a lot of Bowman first cards out of this so far. So Diamondbacks are owned by Slob BB. This is Tyler Freeman. Spencer Steer for the Twins. Then we've got Matt Vierling, Casey Golden, Kyle Isbell, and Antone. Yeah, let me do this. These cards are slick, man. Anthony Kelly, Owen Miller, TJ Scamilla for the Yankees, and he would have been there. That's what I thought. First rounder, 38th overall for the Yankees. That's going to Paulie. So, and that's the neat thing about this set. You never really know who's going to hit. You never know what team is going to hit. What you do know, here's an Estevan Florial, Ethan Small, and some of these players that you may not know now, they end up being monsters later. And then, interestingly enough, some of the monsters now end up being not much later. So it is definitely a gamble on this set. So that is, we're 1/3 of the way through the box. Here's what we'll do. I'm actually going to move these ones to the side so we can make room for the next ones. Costello passed away. Did he really? And he's got a card. Well, now I got to know that story. So he's got a card in this set, but he's passed away. That is nuts. Okay, so here we go. Bo Phillip. Miguel Amaya, that's a nice one. It's not a Bowman first, obviously, but Amaya is, you may see him in 2020 for the Cubs. He's one of their higher rated prospects. Here is Kendall Williams, Julio Pablo Martinez, Grant McCray, Leonardo Jimenez, Grant Levine, Noah Song, round 4, Shea Langiers for the Braves, Brandon Lewis for the Dodgers. That's a Bowman first. And then Brett Beatty. This is a Bowman first as well. He was the 12th overall pick for the Mets. So that's, who had the Mets? That's going to be Clark Z. Clark Z, congratulations. And then as we keep going, now we're getting into the Chrome section. Domingo Acevedo, Jami Jones, another one for the Angels. Brent Rooker for the Twins. And that is a first rounder as well. Was it really a month ago? A drug overdose, huh? So yeah, so that's a kind of a big thing in baseball right now. So baseball is now going to be testing for opioids. And then it's also not going to be testing for weed. But they are testing for opioids. So I don't know. We'll see how that all ends up working out for everything. Here's a Bryson Stott. That is also a first rounder. That's going to be for the Phillies. That's going to C. Mike Smith. Congratulations, C. Mike. And then for the Padres, this is a nice one. We've got C.J. Abrams, franchise future, and Joshua Myers. This is a sweet, and this one looks, I don't know if they have parallels of these. This one looks a little different than the other ones have. And then we've got a really sweet one. I don't know if you guys saw it already, but the Giants are going to be really happy. Who's got the Giants? Paulie Junkwax. Thanks for getting in the break. Here is a Joey Bart numbered. This is sweet. Autoed, numbered 48 out of 99. Joey Bart out of 99. I think this requires a foghorn. Now, when we open the foghorn, I do not open this thing lightly. because this is what holds all of my one touches. For all of you guys that haven't been in a break of mine before, this is where all the one touches get held. And I'm looking for one that's the right size for this card. And gosh, I hope I have one. I should have. I'm pretty sure there's 75. That might work. That might, yeah, 75 should work. So this is going to Polly. And so when I do the Foghorn, it's normally to pull a one touch or to say, hey, this is a good card. But I rarely pull the Foghorn. So the fact that we're pulling the Foghorn tonight, I'm pretty excited about this. A Joey Bart to 99. There we go. Polly, congratulations. Again, thanks for getting in the break. Polly had a good shot at least one auto tonight. We know that. And again, this is numbered to 99. What's weird is I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't look like it's like any sort of a color parallel. I mean, it just looks like a regular refractor, like rainbow refractor. But I'm assuming because it's Joey Bart, that is the reason that's the reason it's numbered. I'm also gonna, let me do you one more solid here and grab you a little sleeve for that. Sleeve for the top, for the one touch. And so we will throw that in there as well. But now now it's not going to stand. Oh man, how do we show off the Joey Bart? And the Wander Franco. So, I mean, this set so far, this box has actually been pretty nice to us so far. So as we keep going, imagine a variation. I think it's a photo variation. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. And to be honest, you guys, this is the first box of this that I've opened, even for myself. I've watched other people break it. It's different when you break it for yourself, though. So, but the Joey Bart is 48 out of 99. That is going to the Giants. That is going to Polly. Really excited to pull out a one-touch tonight. Let's see if we can get another one-touch going. So we're still in our Chrome section. We've got Jackson Cower. We've got Evan Edwards. Sammy Siani for the Pirates. We haven't called a lot of Pirates tonight, but Sammy Siani is a first-round pick, drafted 37th overall. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. Greg Jones for the Rays. And he was 22nd overall, so Greg Jones is actually a fairly decent card as well. Pulling a lot of first-rounders out of this, so that's sweet. Then we've got Brewer Hicklin. Urban, so you looked that up, so that is the image variation. Yeah, yeah, that is I kind of knew when I saw that, the fact that it was Joey Bart and not a Bowman first signing, I knew there was something up with that. There's Hunter Bishop. That's a first rounder as well. That's 10th overall for the Giants. So this is a Giants hot pack. There's a Hunter Bishop right after the Joey Bart. So that's also going to Polly. I just threw my Giants hat. Kyle McCann, Riley Green, Glenn Allen Hill Jr. That's around 4. Okay. Brandon Williamson, Mateo Gill, Gray Kessinger, Ryan Costello, who apparently has passed away. I am now going to have to go read about that tonight. And Isaiah Campbell for the Mariners, a round 2 draft pick. So here we go with our next pack. Let's see if we can find some color. We've got a lot of the refractors. You get a ton of refractors in this in a box like this. So it's really cool. And it does look like we're going to have one other sort of something in here. Ryan Weathers. Ethan Hawkins. That's what I did different. Jake Samford, Ryan Garcia, Bowman first. Jose Devers, Nasim Nunez, and he's round 2. Jonathan Ornelius, Corey Lee, that's Bowman first for the Astros, who was their first round pick with the 32nd pick overall. Paulie does make breaks happen, and he just made one happen for himself. So Paulie got in on this at $12.50 a spot. He bought 7 spots, which thank you very much. But that one card pays for all those 7 spots, because I think Urban found it for $150. I don't know where he found it, probably eBay. Dorian Cruz, Will Wilson, Angels, Bowman first. He was their first round pick, 15th overall, as a shortstop. So we'll sleeve that up. Alejandro Kirk. And now we're in our Chrome section, by the way. Brent Rooker for the Twins. That is a 35th overall pick. And there is another Wander. So that's our second Wander Chrome. This is just a normal refractor, not the rainbow refractor that we got earlier. So we've got a normal Chrome and then a Chrome refractor, rainbow parallel. But either way, that's 2 Wander Francos for the Rays. That's BITG, by the way, that gets this card. So we're going to top sleeve another Wander. So that's 2 in this box. In this box, we're supposed to be pulling a bunch of Bowman first, which we have, but we're pulling a lot of the prospects as well, which is sweet. Jeter Downs for the Dodgers. He was their first overall pick as well, and that one is a refractor. James Beard, refractor for the White Sox. And we have our third auto, which is going to Kansas City. This is Alec Marsh, and Alec Marsh is a second-round draft pick for the Royals, and the Royals are going to, you guessed it, Paulie. Paulie has the Royals, so Paulie pulling 2 autos out of this. And it's interesting that we still have quite a few packs left, so we will have to see. The Alec Marsh is actually, and this is a Bowman first auto as well. We'll have to see if it's possible if we get more than 3 autos out of this, which we might because of this card. I don't know that to be true, but this card was a little bit of a different one to pull, so we'll see if this is our last auto, but this one is going to Paulie. So we will pull Ryan. Well, we could pull Wander, I guess, but we'll do this for now. And then here is another Seth Beer. That is for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks have a ton of this, a ton of cards in here. That's going to Slob. There's Brock Deathrage. Bryant Packard for the Tigers. That's a Bowman first Chrome. Andrew Vaughn. There's a Chrome for the Sox. That's another good one. That's going to Slob. And so here's Andrew Vaughn. And he is our third overall pick in the 2019 draft. So another nice Vaughn. I think that's our second Vaughn, if I'm not mistaken. So there we go. In fact, yeah. So there we go. We've got 2 Chrome. One is a refractor, the rainbow refractor. One is just a Chrome. So 2 different variations there. Very cool. And then as we continue along, we've got Dason Brown, Izzy Wilson, James Beard, Bowman first, Ryan Zephyr-John, Victor Mesa, that's for the Marlins. That's a nice prospect card. There's Victor Mesa Jr. and Victor Mesa. The hobby's going to have fun with that for the next few years, I'm assuming. John Rave, Bryson Stott, Alec Bohm, there's another one. There's another Alec Bohm right there. That's nice. Aaron Shunk for the Rockies. He was their second round pick. MJ Melendez for the Royals. Dominic Fletcher for the Diamondbacks. So we have pulled a ton of Diamondbacks out of this. And then Tristan Casas. So let's put these up here, and then we'll go to our next pack. So I'm going to be interested to see, because we do have like half the box to go, if we pull another auto out of here. It'd be awesome if we did. I have no idea if we will or not. I think with that variation card, there's a slight chance that we might. I'm assuming we'll obviously see more color, but we'll see what comes up. Matthew Allen for the Mets. That's a Bowman first. Matt Mercer. Michael Massey, Bowman first for the Royals. Isaiah Gillum. Chris Murphy, first for the Red Sox. Matt Wallner for the Twins. That's another Bowman first. He was around 130, 9th overall. Evan White. Brennan Malone, again for the Diamondbacks. And we finally get one of the first round draft pick, 33rd overall. I don't think we'd pulled him yet. The Diamondbacks had a million draft picks, my lord. Daisobo Arias, Daniel Espino for the Indians. That's a Bowman first. That's the first round, 24th overall. Wait, hold on. So let's see. Bryson is Twins first round. Bryson, let me go back and look. Let's see. I think you might be right. Was Bryson back here? Was he in this one? He must be in that last pack. So I will, Griffey, I'll go back and take a look. Most of the Bowman first, especially if they're like first, second rounders, they'll definitely get sleeved up. So let's see. As we continue on, Cal Mitchell. And now we're in our Chrome. So here's what we've got. We've got Corbin Carroll, another one for the Diamondbacks. And this is their 16th overall pick. So the Diamondbacks have got a ton of Bowman first cards out of this box so far. Andreas Jimenez. This is for the Mets. Signed as a free agent in 15. Drew Waters for the Braves, and this is a Rainbow Refractor Parallel, second round pick. And here's a Victor Mesa. We will sleeve this up as a Rainbow Refractor Parallel, but right behind it is a blue, and this is going to be Ethan Small. It is not numbered, but I'm pretty sure blue is, like the light blue is considered limited. So here's a blue refractor parallel for the Brewers, which the Brewers are David M. Congratulations. I'm going to give a quick little cut to that one. Looks like the color refractors are just a little bit thicker, which makes sense. So there is a Ethan Small. And then we also have the Victor Mesa, which showed up, which is another nice one for the Marlins. The Marlins are also David M. So David M. with back-to-back hits. There's the Victor Mesa. This is a Rainbow Refractor. So that one's nice as well. And then Sky Blue is good. Then we have Trevor Rogers, Connor Scott, and speaking of the Marlins, JJ Bleday. And so back to back. Yeah, this box has been awesome, to say the least. If we get another auto out of here, I'm going to freak out. So there's the draft progression, only because I'm thinking with that card we might have a possibility of that. I don't know. Because I think on the box it specifically states 3 chrome prospect autograph. Well, okay, it says prospect, which Joey Bart is a prospect, so I guess that would count. Matthew Liberatore, another Bowman first for Logan Driscoll, who is, he was second round. Tirso Ornelius for the Padres. And then we have Christian Cairo for the Indians. Seth Johnson, Bowman first for the Rays. He was a first-round pick, 40th overall. Ferdeus Nova. Matt Cantorino, round 2. Lazaro Armenteros. That's actually not that hard to say. I just can't read very well. Tyler Baum for the A's. He was a second-round pick. Ronnie Maruccio. Jared Triolo for the Pirates. And there's the Tim Tebow for the Mets. I know, who mentioned that someone was looking for a Tim Tebow? So this is going to the Mets. This is going to Clark. I think the first Tim Tebow card was in the regular, was it in Bowman Chrome? Pretty sure it was in Bowman Chrome. But here is the Tim Tebow. I'll put Tebow in a top loader for you, Clark. Tim Tebow, let's see if it gives his numbers from, so it does give his 2018 totals. His 2019 totals, not good. But I do think Tebow, because of everything he did in the college football world and for what he means, kind of, I think it's a fun card nonetheless, and it will always have value. Hudson Head, this is for the Padres. That's of Bowman first. Anthony Prado, Bowman first for the Twins. And finally, he's an angel, and I'm not even going to be able to say his name. Jack Kokonowitz. He was a third-round draft pick. Kokonowitz for the Angels. All right, we'll break into this next pack. And we've got okay, here we go. Another Joey Bart. So yes, it's definitely an image variation. Sweet card, man. That was amazing. Joey Bart. Jake Agnos. J.J. Bleday, there he is. Bowman for the Marlins. Going to David. This is a paper Bowman first. We'll put this in a top loader as well. So there's J.J. Bleday, 4th overall. A lot of people talk that he may have been the best talent in the draft, but you know, it is all, you know, if we're going to take the Wanderers, we'll put Bleday up there because this is supposed to be more about the firsts. Eric Rivera, and he was round 4 for the Angels. Nick Quintana, Jordan Groshans, Andrew Schultz, Tyler Callahan, Spencer Brickhouse, Joe Smith, Royce Lewis, and then we have our Chromes, which it looks like there's a purple coming up. Stemmers is looking for the Tebow. We've got Zach Thompson, Bowman first for the Cardinals. That's a 19th overall, so nice hit for the Cardinals here. Zach Thompson. Cardinals are Pauly as well. Aramis Adaman. Cameron Mincer, who was round 135th overall. So this is also for the Marlins. So the Marlins all of a sudden have been cleaning some house. Like to see that. Especially being that David is a Patreon. That's always cool. So here we go. This is a rainbow refractor. Braden Shoemake. Not Shoemaker, just Shoemake. and he is for the Braves and 21st overall. And then our purple parallel is going to be a Bowman first for the Phillies. It is numbered 157 out of 250. This is going to C. Mike Smith. It is Andrew Schultz. Congratulations. So we've got more color. And this is Andrew Schultz, Bowman first card. So there's another. There's more color. That is sweet. Do I have room? I can actually put, can we see all the way? Yeah, sure. We can put one more up here. We'll put a plethora of color up there. Okay, so then as we come back, we've got John Rave. This is going to be for the Royals. John Rave was a 5th round pick. And then, oh, here we go. Here's Nick Lodolo for the Reds. This is a draft pick breakdown. This is the first one of these we've seen in the break. So this is a draft pick breakdown. Cool little Nick Lodolo insert for the Reds, which is going to Slob. So sweet. So this is our 7th overall pick. And we'll get that sleeved up. And I think I'll even top load this because it's a pretty nice. I like that it's got the big 7. That is Nick Lodolo. Yeah, this break, I agree, Paulie. This box has been really good. Tons of first round cards, a lot of color, the image variation. Jimmy Lewis for the Dodgers. We've seen that card. Vince Fernandez. We still got a third of the box to go, too. Hayden Wesnitsky. Bryce Turing. That's a nice one as well. Connor Capel. Tony Lockey. Wasn't Lockey. No, he was round 3. Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. Round 4. Logan Watt. Another one for the Giants. Bowman first. He's a 2nd round draft pick. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners. For the Royals, we've got Brady McConnell. Jared Kalanick, which is a nice one. He was drafted by the Mets in 2018, 6th overall. He's with the Mariners now. So this is actually, I'm wondering if that's his first Mariners card. But that's another nice hit for the Mariners. Michael Bush. And Bush was a Dodgers first rounder as well. So we are just hitting first rounder after first rounder on the Bowman first, which is awesome. Denny Reyes. Yeah, no problem, Slob. Denny Reyes and Cody Hoesi, who is another Dodgers first round pick, 2019, 25th overall. So you ask yourself, how did the Dodgers get all these first round draft picks and make the World Series at the same time? The Dodgers are really smart, were really smart, maybe not so much anymore. And this card does not want to go in a sleeve. They had, I think for the last like 5, 6, 7 years, they've had they've had more first round draft picks than anyone. How they got them, it all happens through trades. The rules in baseball are really weird, especially with like the international, and if you sign people, you got to give up picks. Like with the Angels signing of Rendon, they had to give up a 2nd round pick because of not arbitration, but qualifying offers. So the Dodgers have used that system to their advantage. And it has really paid off for them because they have a ton of talent in the pipeline. They got a ton of talent at the big league club, and it just kind of works. So here we go. We are 2/3 of the way. We got 4 more packs. And if you give me a second, I'm going to grab a quick sip. Hold on 1 second. And I'm gonna scoot my chair, and I feel like I'm sitting up too much. All right, here we go. Andre Lipsius. I'm assuming that's how we say that. Armani Smith Bowman first. He is a round 7. Cooper Johnson. Cooper, round 6. Christian Santana. Joseph Ortiz. Will Robertson, Blue Jays. Matt Gorski, Pirates. Gorski was, round 2. Lucan Baker. Joshua Mears, Bowman first, round 2. Jordan Adams for the Angels. He was a round 1 pick in 2018. Pretty sure he was like, what was it? He was a middle round. He was a first round, middle of the round, first rounder for the Angels. I think he's probably still 2 years away. Matthew Thompson. That's for the Sox. Dodgers, Jeter Downs, 32nd overall. That's a paper Bowman. And now we're getting to the chrome. So we'll see what we can pull out of the chrome. We've got Matt Gorski, Lucan Baker, Joshua Mears. I feel like this is the same exact sequence that we just went through, isn't it? That's kind of odd. Jordan Adams, and if we're going to sleeve the normal Jordan Adams, we might as well sleeve the chrome version. So we'll put that in a quick sleeve. Joshua Mears, this is a rainbow refractor for the Padres. And then there's going to be a Travis Swaggerty rainbow refractor. And there he is, Adam Rutschman. Draft pick breakdown number 1. Was wondering when we were going to see Adley. But there he is for the Orioles. Here's your number 1 pick overall. This is going to BITG. Back in the game. Clean. We'll do it for you. He says it much better than me. If you haven't watched Back in the Game, wait until you hear him say clean. He says it much better than me. But that is an Adley. So, sweet card there. And being that he is the first overall draft pick of 2019, let's see. Who we moving out of the way? Who do we move out of the way here? We can't move an auto. Why don't we... I don't know who we can... I think we could actually do this. We'll just keep stacking them up here. Kyle Isbell. Yeah, those draft pick breakdown cards, these are awesome. But just the one, I mean, it's not overly done, but it's not, I mean, to the point to where it's cheesy, but it's just like, hey, it makes it real easy. He's number 1 or number 7. Or here's Kyle Isbell. We've got Anthony Kelly. Ethan Small, so are we back on paper now? Yeah, I think we are. Dalton Varsho, Miguel Taglia, Brock Deathrage again, Seth Beer again. So some more prospects, not Bowman first cards, but definite good prospects. Bryant Packard. We should move Dead Guy. I think we did move. Didn't we already move Dead Guy? I think we did move Dead Guy. His name was Ryan Costello. We probably shouldn't be laughing. That's terrible. Andrew Vaughn. And that's our 3rd Andrew Vaughn, by the way. This is the paper. He's the 3rd overall. So Andrew Vaughn for the Sox has come up for Slob 3 times now. With 3 different versions of the card, too. So we got the paper, we got the chrome, we got the rainbow refractor chrome. So that is awesome. And the fact that we've got him 3 times is awesome, too. Eric Miller, that's for the Phillies. Doxakis, I can't say that guy's name. And watch, he's going to make it to the majors. I'll have to say it for 20 more years. Matthew Liberatore. And finally, Logan Driscoll for the Padres. So 3 more packs, guys. Dead guy. I shouldn't laugh about that, but I think it is kind of funny. Not that he's dead, but just that now every time I see that card, I'm going to think of, oh, that's the dead guy. I actually think of that with Tyler Skaggs cards now, too. JJ Ghosts, that's for the Rays, and he was a first-round draft pick as well. So 36th overall. So that's a nice little hit for the Rays. That was also BITG. Drew Waters, Braden Shoemake, Brent Rooker. There's another Wander. Look at that. Is that our third Wander for the Rays? So that's going to BITG as well. So our third Wander out of the box. That is insane. And I think the same thing happened with Wander. We got the paper, the refractor, and the rainbow refractor. So that's sweet. We've got Evan Fitterer, C.J. Abrams. There he is for the Padres. This is going to be our 6th overall pick. C.J. Abrams is this is a paper, not a chrome, but nonetheless, Bowman first for C.J. Abrams, top 10 pick, number 6 overall for the Padres. That is going to Stemmers. Congratulations. Put that in the top loader as well. So all of a sudden, I'm flying through top loaders on this break. And we've got Andre Palatine. Oh, yeah, Paulie, there's still 2 more packs after this. Corbin Carroll and Andres Jimenez. Zach Thompson, who was, this is 19th overall, another first rounder. Zach Thompson for the Cardinals. And then I think we're getting to our Chrome cards, and there is a thick one in here, so there's at least going to be color. We'll see what it ends up being. Matthew Thompson. Jeter Downs, Jordan Adams, Dason Brown, and then we've got the franchise features for the White Sox, and this is going to be Andrew Vaughn, so another Andrew Vaughn and a Matthew Thompson franchise feature. So we will sleeve that one up in a second, but let's also look at our purple. Our purple is going to be Hunter Bishop, and this is going to be numbered 42 out of 250. So Hunter Bishop for the Giants. That's going to Paulie. So Paulie is having himself a fun break. This is Hunter Bishop, first rounder, 10th overall. Sweet card, purple, numbered 42 out of 250. So about the only thing Paulie hasn't pulled out of this is a super fractor. And he also he did not win the giveaway either. There is that. By the way, for the White Sox, not to overlook this card because that is the Andrew Vaughn for the Sox. That is going to Slob. So we have just pulled top 10 talent out of this box all day, and we pulled all sorts of different ones. So here we go. Owen Miller, TJ Sekima, Estevan Florial. That's not a bad one for the Yankees, especially in a chrome version. Yankees is Paulie. Tirso Ornelius for the Padres. Jimmy Lewis for the Dodgers. For the Rockies, Vince Fernandez. Hayden Wesneski. Bowman first for the Yankees. Jackson Cower. Cower was a first rounder, 33 overall for the Royals. Who had the Royals again? The Royals was Paulie. Paulie's name is just coming up everywhere. This is Paulie's night. We've got Evan Edwards, Bowman first for the Marlins. We've got Sammy Ciani for the Pirates, which is also a first rounder. Pirates is, you guessed it, Paulie. So, Paulie, you were having a break, man. Eric Pardino, Blake Walson, Diamondbacks. That's a first-round pick, 26th overall for the D-backs. That's going to Slob. So Slob and Paulie are just trading jabs here with hits. No pun intended. Christian Javier, Bowman first for the Mariners. George Kirby, who is a first-round pick, 20th overall. Mariners. And Mariners are going to C. Mike Smith. And finally, to break out that for that last one, and that one is going to be Blaze Alexander for the Diamondbacks, which is also going to Slob. All right, 2 more packs left. If I don't knock all the cards down, we'll be in business. So we do have our 3 autos, but in this stack this was the 3rd stack that we're opening. Not sure what we'll find, but I'm still interested. Aramis Ademan, Cameron Mincer, Bowman first for the Marlins. Domingo Acevedo, Cameron Cannon for the Red Sox, which is Tony D. Red Sox, Cameron Cannon. He was the 2nd round pick. Here's a Jamani Jones. Or I say Jamani. It's Jamai Jones. He was a round 2 in 2015. The Angels may call him up this year. Ryan Nelson for the Diamondbacks. Bowman first. Logan Gilbert for the Royals. Alec Marsh. Sherwin Newton. And Sherwin Newton has I think that's like our 3rd or 4th one of those we've pulled. Peyton Burdick for the Marlins. We've got Eric Yang, Bowman first for the Reds. And Jamari Baylor for the Phillies. And then we are getting into our Chrome cards. So then we've got J.J. Goss for the Rays. He was a 36th overall first rounder. And when I say the Rays, we're going to say back in the game. So we'll sleeve that one up. We've got Drew Waters for the Braves. It looks like we've got a sky blue parallel coming up. Braden Shoemake. And the sky blue is going to be Nasim Nunez. And this one is actually this is going to be paper right here. So the paper insert, Nasim Nunez for the Marlins. And that is going to David M. So we've got some color. Nunez was a 2nd round pick, 46th overall. Give me 1 second. I got to open up another box of top loaders for us. And I have some, right? Here we go. Flying through top loaders all of a sudden, which is good. So Stemmers, we still try. I just need that Soto. So that Soto is going to Slob because he won it. But maybe you've got enough cards in this break that you can work a trade out. And if you guys want to do something like that, just let me know. I'm sure he would take the Joey Bart for the Soto. That's where we could start the conversation. And then Stemmers, so the Tebow, let's see, Tebow, that would have been the Mets. So yeah, the Mets is Clark Z. So Clark Z is the one that has the Mets. And he would be the one that has the, so there we go, the Nasim Nunez. That's a sweet looking card. I like that card. He is young, drafted right out of high school, 46th overall, round 2. Wow. And then as we continue on, we've got Matthew Thompson for the Sox. Izzy Wilson for the Rays. That is a rainbow refractor. And then we've got for the Rangers, which the Rangers are BITG, Josh Jung, Cole Wynn and Chris Sees for the draft progression insert. So we'll give that a quick little sleeve. That's going to BITG. I wouldn't trade anything with that guy. Ethan Small. That's going for the Brewers. That's their first round pick. I didn't know that was their first round pick. That's why I've been checking on this. But so there's a Bowman Chrome for the Brewers. That's going to David M. David M., congratulations. That's the Brewers' first round pick, Ethan Small. Then we've got Dalton Varsho. Another Bowman first Chrome of Michael Toglia. And this is for the Rockies, and that is a first round pick for the Rockies. That's going to Slob. So there's another nice one. We got Keone Cavaco, Bowman first for the Twins, who was also a first round pick. So the Twins, which is going to Isaac Papatigre, and then Albert Abreu. Nick Lodolo, that's back for the Reds. This one's also getting a sleeve. The Lodolo Love, which I could see people in Cincinnati saying something like that. The Lodolo Love. So the Reds, who had the Reds against, that's going to Slob as well. Then we've got Jermaine Stinson, Bowman first for the Rays. Drew Jameson for the Diamondbacks. And then we've got D.L. Hall, Yordis Valdez for the Indians. I think we've pulled him a few times now. Moises Gomez, Tommy Henry, Bowman first for the Diamondbacks again. Diamondbacks have a ton of cards in here. And Travis Swaggerty, which is a nice, he was a first-round pick, 10th overall back in 2018. That's going to be for the Pirates. That's for Paulie as well. Urban, you have a good night. Thanks for joining in on the fun tonight. Go get some rest. By the way, thank you for the gifts for Beck and Penny. That was awesome. Tell Savannah thank you. So I did get that package. I wanted you to know that. Really, really sweet, especially the My Little Pony necklace. That was Penny loves that right now. She's obsessed with jewelry as a 4-year-old. So that was a perfect thing. And you guys, right on top here, we are not done yet. We are not done yet. Because there, again, for the Orioles, back in the game, Adley Rutschman, Bowman first. This is the paper, but that is our first overall pick. So I don't think we have pulled that one yet. But there he is. I know we pulled this one. But so here he is. So now we're going to remove Blade. And we're going to put Adley up there. Then we've got Jake Magnum. I want a name like that. Quinn, I don't think, have we pulled this one? Quinn Priester? Quinn Priester, we have not, and I didn't think we had because this is a first-round pick for the Pirates. Pirates is Paulie, so Paulie gets another one. Then we've got Anthony Siegler for the Yankees. Logan Davidson. By the way, this is the last pack here, guys. I didn't say last pack magic or anything, but we'll see what happens. Logan Davidson. This is going to be for the A's. This was their first-round pick, 29th overall. Logan Davidson for the A's. That was Jaffa. Congratulations, Jaffa. Davichi Garcia for the, or actually it's Davey. I don't know. Garcia for the Yankees. Gunnar Henderson, and Gunnar was a second round for this for the Orioles. Ian Anderson for the Braves. Josh Wolf for the Mets. Kristen Robinson. Yeah, so Stemmers, I don't know that Clark's here. Clark is actually a Patreon of mine. He bought in through Patreon. It's possible he's not here because I normally let my Patreons know when stuff is live and what they got, or at least I try to. So he knows I'll probably let him know if he got any big hits through the Patreon page. Kirsten Robertson, Kyle Stowers, and that's round 2. Sixto Sanchez, which is a good prospect for the Marlins. So this is a prospect card. Sixto, he's got a cool name too. Evan Fitterer, so this is our last Bowman Chrome section. There is CJ Abrams Bowman Chrome. This is going to be for the Padres. This one is sick. This is going to Stemmers. Stemmers, congratulations. Here's the Bowman Chrome version of CJ Abrams, 6th overall pick. That's a nice hit for you. So although you won't get the Tebow, you will get the Abrams, which if you're asking me, I'd want that one. So the Andre Palatine, JJ Goss, and actually, hold on, let me see. I did not check that. JJ Goss for the Rays. And then we've got Ryan Zephyr-John. And here's a franchise future for this is going to be for gosh, this is so hard, the Tigers. The only thing I don't like about these cards is the names are almost impossible to read. Riley Green, which is fantastic, and Nick Quintana. So this is for the Tigers, which is going to Isaac as well. And then we have our first Speckle Refractor. And this is going to the Red Sox, which is going to Tony D. This is a Speckle Refractor of Tristan Casas, who was a first-round draft pick in 2018. This is one thick card. Holy smokes. I mean, this card has like weight to it. So there's Tristan Casas. So let's get that sleeved up. That is a nice looking Speckle Rainbow Refractor. Not exactly sure if that's what they call it. That's what I call cards that look like this. And then, but let's get that sleeved up for Tony. So that is a nice one as well. And then we will, I might even need a thicker sleeve. We'll see. That seems to work. I will say one thing. I like Ultra Pros. I like Ultra Pros top loaders, but I hate their penny sleeves. So that's another sweet one right there. And then we've got Eric. So this will round out the break, guys. Again, Sparkle. That's Sparkle, Speckle. They name it all sorts of different things. The new Tops, that are not Tops, but Bowman Draft Sapphire, which, how many people do I have in here? There's 12 people watching right now. My guess is that's going to go live to the public tomorrow at around 2:30. And it's going to sell fast. It's all these cards, but in a Sapphire edition. The one-to-one is a Sapphire. It's called like Papadosha Parallel. I can't even pronounce it. It's supposedly like a pink. It's ridiculous, but it is a one-to-one. That thing better look amazing. Anyways, if you were part of the Montgomery 582 club that Tops have, you were able to get in on a pre-sale. But even in the pre-sale, it went in like 5 minutes. So if you can get your hands on any of that, it's probably going to go live to the public tomorrow. There's an Eric Miller. Here's Doxat. This card showed up 3 or 4 times in this break just to annoy me. Doxakis. John Doxakis. That's got to be what it is. That is a hard thing to say. But there's his Bowman first. And he is a round 2 pick, by the way. Justin Slayton for the Rangers. Jake Gunther, Bowman first for the Rays. Then we've got Grant Gambrell for the Royals. Will Stewart, Marlins. Reese Hines, we have not pulled this card yet, but this is the round 2 pick for the Reds. And then Jonathan India, which is another nice card for the Reds. India, watch these numbers. If you guys don't know this name yet, you probably will soon. In 2018, yeah, the average was low. Well, actually, I'm telling you, if you go look at his numbers, this guy has set some serious records in his career. So, yeah, number 51st overall baseball. I'm telling you, crush first over. Yeah, these aren't saying what he is. He's, for a while, this guy batted, at one point he was batting like over 24 games, like 513. So anyways, there's India. And then we've got Chafe Strumpf. Nolan Gorman, another nice prospect card for the Cardinals. Cardinals is Pauly. So there's a Nolan Gorman to kind of start rounding out these last few cards. And let's see who else we got. Last 3 cards. We've got Alek Manoah for the Blue Jays. And that is their 11th overall pick. Alek Manoah. We haven't called the Blue Jays much tonight, but Tony D, there you go. There's the Blue Jays' first pick of the 2019 draft. Alek Manoah. Put that in the top loader for you. And then we've got Jack Little and Josh Jung. And Jung is for the and Josh Jung, by the way, is for the Rangers and is the 8th pick overall. That's going to BITG. And you guys, that is the jumbo break. I want to thank you all for getting in on the break. I think we pulled some serious good cards out of this. And I think overall, so our 3 autos, probably the highlight of the box is this, the Joey Bart. I guess this is an image variation, numbered 48 out of 99. So that is a nice, that is a really nice auto. Auto is clean. Card is clean. I mean, as I look at everything, yeah, I mean, that is a, plus it's an image variation. I wasn't even aware they had image variations in this. So that's a really cool card. We got the, the 2 other autos we got out of here were the Jimmy Lewis for the Dodgers and Alec Marsh for the Royals, which is pretty nice. Both round 2 talents. Then we pulled a bunch of color, pulled a bunch of the, a ton of first round draft picks. We did get the Adley. Unfortunately, we did not get the Chrome, but the it would have been nice to get the Chrome. But we did get like 3 Wander Franco Chromes. I mean, we've got Sparkle, Speckle, Freckle. That's what they should call it. But we did get the CJ Abrams. That's a nice one. The Blade. The Nunez, which was a number 305 out of 499. Yeah, I think this is our 4th Andrew Vaughn. We got 3 of them plus the franchise future, so that's really cool. Hunter Bishop, which is a really nice card for the Giants. So Paulie cleaned up with the Giants on this. 42 out of 250. There's another C.J. Abrams paper. Here's a Wander. Andrew Vaughn paper. Nick Lodolo, draft breakdown number 7. There is the Wander Rainbow Refractor. And there's the Wander Bowman Chrome regular. There's the Tebow. Ethan Small, this is the Sky Blue Parallel. By the way, Ethan Small is the first round draft pick for the Brewers, so another one. Ryan Costello, a.k.a. Dead Guy. Unfortunate that he has passed away, but we did pull the blue 122 out of 150 out of there. And then there are the 2 Andrew Vaughns as well. So, you guys, really cool break. So with the Angels, so Steffers, I'll take the Angels. Give Angels away to someone who wants them. Yeah, I am an Angels fan. But what I can do, I would love to have the Angels. But let's see. Well, let's figure this out for you, Griffey. So you did pull. There was actually quite a few Angels in the hit. But what I can do for you, if you want me to, yeah, yeah, I am an Angels fan. I was born in Anaheim. I grew up going to Angels games. In 2002 when they won the World Series, and we beat all of our nemesis on the way. It was fantastic. And then we beat the vaunted Barry Bonds in the Game 7 with John Lackey on the mound as a rookie pitcher. I think he was the first rookie, if I'm not mistaken, he was the first rookie pitcher to win a Game 7 in World Series history. So anyways, Stemmers called them. So, okay, so Stemmers, I will give the Angels to you. Like I said, I am going to have more boxes of this, and there is going to be a personal for me. I think I've got 2 more boxes. There's one that I am going to do as a personal for myself. That's what I normally try and do. So I have no problems giving the Angels. I'm sure I will pull the Angels I want, and if I really need them, I know, and if you have one that I know you have, I will hit you up for it. So no big deal. And by the way, Griffey, that was very kind of you, so thank you very much. So yeah, and Tim Salmon is my favorite Angel of all time. He was such a hard suffering Angel. I mean, for years and years and years and years, he just had bad team after bad team. So it was really awesome that late in his career they were able to finally get him that World Series, which is the only one they got. And that year was awesome, man. They had Troy Percival, they had Frankie Rodriguez as a rookie coming out, and late in the season, a late August call up. I mean, David Eckstein, AK-47. You know, you're allowed to have nicknames like that back before everyone decided it was a great idea to shoot schools up. Now you can't have nicknames like that. But no, Stemmers, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. And then, okay, well, if you guys really want me to take them, I will take them. I generally, when I'm breaking stuff, I don't like to keep cards, but it seems like pretty universal. So I will keep the Angels. That is awesome. And Griffey, I appreciate it. I will send you out something to substitute because you're letting me keep the Angels. I will send something out to you as a substitute just for being cool like that. So I'm just putting a note on here. So yeah, you guys, I do, again, want to thank you for getting into the break. So here's how this will work. I am going to try and get all of this out by shipped. Let's see, if it's Tuesday night, I will try and get everything packaged tomorrow and shipped Thursday. Some of it may go Friday, but I guarantee it goes Friday. So by Friday, this stuff will all be shipped out to you guys. So if you have any questions, you guys have my emails. You can always hit me up with questions. And yeah, so other than that, so some upcoming stuff, just so you guys know, Bowman Heritage got delayed. So I'm not exactly sure when Bowman Heritage is supposed to come out, but it should be fairly quickly. They said 3 to 4 weeks, and I think that was about 2 weeks ago. So it may come out next week, but I am going to do a box of Bowman Heritage. which, if you guys don't know much about that, if you go online, you'll find the checklist and stuff for it. Kind of a fun little box. I could probably even do it like a $5 fast break out of that box, which would be kind of fun. Yeah, the slab, not a problem. Thank you. And then, do I have his bobblehead? Ken's cardboard. I do. I have Mike Trout's bobblehead. I'm trying to think. Do I have a Tim Salmon bobblehead? I might not have a Tim Salmon bobblehead. My favorite one is the Jared Weaver Gnome, which, if you've watched my channel a few months back, the Jared Weaver Gnome does make an appearance in a few of my older videos. He's upstairs in my son's room. We actually have two places where we record videos. One is in his room where we do Pokemon cards, and then I've got what I call the baseball card lab, which is funny. The kids ask permission to come down here now. I don't know why. But they asked permission to come to the lab. Griffey, well, I'll tell you what, Griffey, the next time I'm breaking, just if you're in here, hit me up and I will give you a free break spot in the next break, and I'll take the Angels from you. How's that sound? And then we'll work it out from there. So yeah, but in regards to a Tim Salmon bobblehead, yeah, I do not think I'm pretty sure I don't. I have a lot of, I know I have Adam Kennedy's. I know I have Sean Figgins, but I don't think I have Tim Salmon, which surprises me. But you don't need to send Tim Salmon. There's no need to send it. So with that, guys, I think we're kind of hitting up against the midnight hour on the East Coast. So like I said before, I'm gonna get all this stuff. It'll all ship out by Friday, or it may be Saturday morning, depending on, because I do work. I do have a day job. If I can't get out of work in time on Friday, they will go in the mail on Friday night, but it will ship Saturday. But they'll all be put in the mail on Friday. So with that, Bowman Heritage coming up pretty soon. I was able to score some of the Bowman Draft Sapphire, and I may do another break of Bowman Draft. This seemed to go pretty good tonight, so be on the lookout for that stuff. I may take next week off because of the holidays, or if I do something, it'll be later in the week after Christmas, because I do have the week off work, so I may do something next Friday. But I will not be airing on my next Tuesday, because I think next week at this time it will be Christmas Day. So I will not be breaking on Christmas. However, you guys, if I don't talk to any of you online before Christmas, I hope you all have a fantastic holiday. Whatever it is that you guys celebrate, find time to be with family, find time to connect back with friends, and find time to just enjoy those small, simple moments with your family that happen during the holidays. Don't eat too many holiday cookies, but I'm lying about that part. Eat as many as you want. And as always, guys, I really want to thank you for getting into the break and hanging out with us tonight. I had a blast breaking this. So again, happy holidays. I will be signing off now, and I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your Christmas. Enjoy Hanukkah. Enjoy whatever it is that you celebrate. And with that, I'm going to say good night and thank you, guys. Take it easy.